sorry for the lateness. I had a bit of an appointment, and I am just joining into D&D now. It's a little late. I'm gonna hit play, well, obviously record or whatever, and fix my overlay and all that stuff. So just, stay with me for a quick minute, okay? And we'll hopefully catch up. All right, thanks. Bye.
Yeah, you guys would. I don't know. I think the rest of the party would probably be milling around the boat somewhere.
Okay. I hate that thing. I would go to Eris. Did I have a private place to sleep, or were there people around me when I slept?
You were given accommodations, so yes.
Okay. So I would find Eris and I would say, Eris, do you think I could borrow you for a minute?
Eris would be like, I charge by the hour, if that's what you're wondering.
It is not what I'm wondering, but it is very good to know.
Amazing.
She says sure, yeah.
Max, no
Okay.
video tonight?
No, I will not have video for the next several weeks because I am moving soon and my camera is packed away.
I gotcha. Okay.
Once I have Eris in private, I would message her via the spell message. Let me make sure I have that. Yes, I do. Okay. And say, Eris, you have ways to magically force people to sleep, yes?
I did.
But you do not any longer.
I don't think I do. Let me see. I have a solution for this, actually.
Okay.
I remember, I keep seeing this in the party loot. It's part of the spell book, so we have a spell scroll that is sleep.
We have a spell scroll of sleep in the party loot?
It's a spell book, and we just rip it out.
And use it as a scroll, okay. Exquisite. Yeah. So let me think about this for a second. Sleep would not affect someone of my current stature, however. Kyle.
Yeah.
Well, with my knowledge of the arcane of a first level spell, Eris, I'd imagine I'd be familiar I don't know how to say this without metagaming, but of the HP requirement on sleep, like you need to roll 5d8, I think it is, and then my HP has to be below that. But my HP is currently 63. So when I say a man of my stature, that's the plan, yeah. Kyle, can I roll a medicine check to try and lose a certain amount of HP via bloodletting, or like by controlled injury?
You could 100%.
I mean, if you want to get knocked out, I carry around.
You also could just like take a rapier or a dagger out and just like start cutting yourself.
That's the plan. Yes, I just don't want to. I imagined a medicine check to ensure I didn't accidentally kill myself. But if you're just gonna let me do it, I'm have no complaints.
Do the medicine check to see if you feel like you could confidently do this.
Sure.
First, you have to weaken yourself like a Pokemon.
15.
You feel like if you stabbed yourself enough, yeah.
Alright, I would look at Eris and I would say, Eris, I need you to not tell anyone what you're about to see for the moment. Understood?
I don't kiss and tell, so that is okay with me.
Alright, awesome. I take out a dagger and start repeatedly stabbing myself with the goal of bringing myself to...
You don't have to roll to hit because you're stabbing yourself, but do roll damage.
How many... Alright, should I... Okay, sure. So you want me to just roll damage until I'm at my comfortable number?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're off to a whopping 6 damage. Followed up by 5 damage? Yeah, it's gonna be.
Oh my gosh, Romeo, I didn't know you were into this kind of thing. What are you doing to me?
Romeo, before you keep doing this, can you roll me insight?
Never.
Nat 20.
Oh shit.
On a nat 20, she 100% said, I can't talk right now. I will try to reach out at night.
She said, actually, she said the next time you go to sleep, so I'm going to continue.
Oh, sorry. I think I said the next night you sleep. But maybe...
I don't think so, but even if that's what you said, I'm going to hit you with some fun facts here.
Okay.
This is not stopping.
Yeah.
That fact doesn't sound very fun to me, but okay.
Again, if you want
Man,
to
I'm
be
max
knocked
rolling
out,
these daggers, man. Holy cow.
Where is this going on, and where is the rest of the party? 'Cause I don't know if you
In the
can use
privacy of my room, I very specifically needed just me and Eris. Eris, can you please cast sleep on me?
I
Okay. Sure.
And I
How do
bandage up my
cast it?
wounds so I don't continue to die.
again, I feel like I could have just bonked you on the head with the maul, but I mean, hey, if it works.
How do you use a spell scroll?
I think we'll just I'll go into the party loot and remove the fact that it says sleep, and you can just use it because your class has access to it.
Yeah.
Correct, Kyle? Yes?
That is completely correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so let me find the one with sleep.
It's the second spell book.
Okay.
And then, yes, indeed. Eris, will you please roll 5d8?
Alright, our loot is updated.
5d8 advanced roll. Also, Eris has not been told anything about why you're doing it, right?
No,
Nope.
not even. Nah.
No. Okay.
Not in this
Casual, just self-mutilation. This is fine. This is okay, guys. It's normal. Okay.
So let's say you're like
29.
Man, 20. I had no faith in your rolls. I'm gonna be completely honest. So I put myself to 11. I could have stopped so long ago.
Here's the thing, though. Yeah, no, they definitely have more HP than 11. So if you're at 11, it would hit you first. Okay. Eris, you watch as Romeo magically drifts off to Slumberland. Romeo, you're asleep.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Alright, I sleep for 1 minute, and then I wake up.
You get a busy signal, and it's like, Leetsia can't come to the phone right now.
God.
So I kind of stand up, and I'm very stunned. I don't know. I feel very lost at the moment, and I just kind of stand there in silence, unable to do anything at the moment.
Are you okay?
Watching the scenery of Avernus pass by.
Matt.
Yes.
Why don't you? You feel your like ears burning? Give me an Arcana check, please.
Is someone talking about
Okay.
him?
Kind of.
Nat 20.
Okay, 100% it connects. Then you get a message via like message or sending or something like that, and it just says, your son is alive and away and safe. Can't talk now. Leetsia.
Interesting.
Is this the sending spell? Could I send back?
You could try. You don't know what spell it is.
Okay, I'm going to operate under the assumption that it is sending.
Yeah.
And respond and just desperately hope she can receive an answer and say, please let me know where you and he are as soon as possible.
I will say, you already know the where.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I know where, like, HQ is,
Yes.
but that doesn't necessarily mean I know where my son is or where she is.
Yeah.
And either way, there's nothing I can do about it on this boat. So I kind of look up and I start to weep slowly and just kind of hug Eris.
oh wow, this is like roles reversed. Okay. And then Eris like start patting him. Like it's okay. Do you want to talk about it? Like, are you? Can you like? Do you want to talk about it? Can you tell me anything? Cause like I just saw you stab yourself a couple times, so I'm kind of worried about you.
Interesting.
I will tell you about it later. I need to formulate my thoughts on the matter first.
If you want, I could read your thoughts so that you don't have to tell me later. Like if you're formulating it, like it's
That would not
whatever's
be
easiest for
preferred.
you. Okay, just making sure. And Eris would just keep hugging him, petting him.
Amazing.
Sure. Pollute the thing filled with lost souls. Yeah, so indeed, after taking several wrong turns, you find yourselves here.
In the void.
There was no other random encounter?
The other random encounter is where we would find yourselves.
Oh, I see. So, desu ka.
Oh yeah.
And you
Just-
said in the abyss, which is more apropos than you could have known. And so
So anyway, just gonna do some heals.
heal yourself up.
Get back.
Amazing.
So the party, the barge, is driving by this like area that looks like it's fallen apart. But there's several floating islands, almost like it was hit by like a comet. But then the pieces that erupted floated in midair and just stayed there. And you see this woman crying, sobbing, in fact, on the, I guess you'd say beach, or like on the shore of the river Styx.
That's sad because she's real hot.
And she appears to be not full, like devil. Like she's definitely like a tiefling or something similar. Do you guys want to stop and talk to her, or just sail right on?
What is the literal distance to her?
You're in the river Styx, and she's maybe like 20, 30 feet on shore.
So not far at all.
Not far.
I could definitely message her, team.
Question to Kyle.
Yes.
Do tieflings register as infernal to divine sense?
Ooh, good question. No, I would imagine yes, but I don't know. Let me see.
I
Imagine
don't think
no.
so, because I think they're counted as humanoid, not...
Oh, they are
Yeah.
humanoid. You're right. Yeah, they are 100% humanoid. Yeah. Yeah, same thing with Asimar. They don't count as celestial. Yep.
Right, because they're humanoids.
Yes, agreed.
I would love to pop a divine sense.
Yeah.
Which has a 60-foot? Yeah, 60-foot range.
Yes. Indeed, it does not ping on her.
Azra's gonna nod to Romeo. If you have the ability to reach out to her, please do so. She does not register as fiendish to you.
Very well. I would point at her and send her a message and say, "Hello, can you hear me?"
Are you in my mind? Are you back to get me now?
I'm on this boat in the middle of the river.
She looks up and she sees the boat. She goes, "Oh, okay. Why are you in my head?"
I cannot help but notice your pink hair. You are not perhaps affiliated with the Pink Power Force, are you?
No, I just, no, I'm not.
Not me. Never.
Okay.
No, you can insight that if you want.
I just did. I
Oh,
believe
yeah.
her. I did not roll great. That's fine. Why are you sobbing on the side of the
River Styx.
stream? River, yeah.
My boyfriend, he's been kidnapped, and tortured by, and I don't even know, maybe killed. I don't know what they're doing to him, but he's been taken by these demons, and I don't know. A comet came down and crashed, and they popped out of it. They must have come here from the abyss, and now he's missing. Oh.
Romeo, can you ask her how recently this happened?
When did this happen?
Just now, like 5 minutes ago, not even.
I relay.
I assume Romeo is conveying.
Yeah,
this to
I
the rest
tell
of the group.
you everything.
It is possible that they have not gotten very far. Remind me, I'm so sorry, Carl, what the captain's name is?
His name is Crinjak.
Captain Krinjak.
Oh boy! Yes.
Can we pause the barge in its movements here?
Wait, this issue is none of our concern. You yourself are the one in favor of we cannot chase down every avenue we see. I feel sorry for this poor woman, but we have much more important matters to tend to.
You're right. There is a greater goal at hand.
We could take her on board to get her to safety, but I do not believe pursuing this is our correct course of action.
What does the rest of the group say about this?
See, this is all happening on the deck, so I'm there.
Yeah, this is happening, I assume, in broad view of everyone else on the team. No one's being kept out of the loop on this one.
I agree with Romeo.
I'm just kind of apathetic to anything that doesn't involve killing a demon, so I'm just gonna kind of hand wave it. Whatever morality we go with, that's fine.
I think that
I'm here to kill demons and cause chaos in the name of the great God Lord.
I think Juniper would want to help, but she will choose whatever the greater good would be.
So as long as everyone is on board, I'll message her then, because we sound cool. I message her and I say, I'm sorry, but we cannot help you with this problem, but I can get you to safety. Would you like to come on board with us?
If I may ask, why were you asking about the pink power force before?
What business is that of yours?
Ooh.
I might, if you can help me, I might have information regarding the pink power force.
I immediately, without warning, dimension door next to her.
Ah,
Oh wait, she's close. I'm gonna Misty Step, not dimension door.
Yeah.
I forgot I had that.
Bakari just sees Romeo teleport away.
Captain, if you would not mind pausing the ship's movements, one of our own has disappeared off of the deck.
Oi! Bell says you're the boss while we're here, so land home!
Thank you. Walker, you see, we have run into the problem where it wasn't Romeo's problem until it directly affected him.
I'll get up in a minute. I'm just gonna enjoy the not sun for another moment.
Lovely.
So I glare at this woman and I say, you have information on the pink power force?
Yes, if and she kind of straightens up, she wipes her eyes, she blows her nose, goes, if you can help me and my boyfriend, we can give you the information that we have. Does that sound like a deal? I'm not trying to extort you, it's just you were gonna leave, and so if this is how we can make it work, then please.
Which way did they take your boyfriend?
And she points up at one of the floating, like islands.
How high up are they?
Like a good, 50 feet.
So not that bad. Who are they? Why did they take him?
they're just demons, and my boyfriend is a devil, and it's the blood war, and yeah.
I see. Your information had better be potent if I'm risking my life for your boyfriend.
I believe it is.
Azra's gonna call out to Romeo on the shore. So are we stopping then? Have you made that decision?
I look up and I say, this woman and her boyfriend have information on the Pink Power Force, our mutual enemy, and have agreed to give us that information if we can save her boyfriend.
Azra's eyes do widen at that. I see.
So I believe I am stopping. I would hope
Azra
that you
looks
all
at the-
will as well.
Azra looks to Gallus, Eris, Juniper, and Bokram, none of whom have, like, really strongly voted in favor of helping the woman.
Well,
And looks to see
Juniper
what their
said that she would help, but
Yeah, I think Juniper wanted to. Just
That's
didn't.
fair. Juniper did
yeah.
want to, but not against the wishes of the group.
Right.
So I think Azra knows where Juniper's wishes lie in this regard, but Bokram, Eris, and Gallus. I believe that. Oh, go ahead.
At the promise of there potentially being skulls to crack, I'm pretty sure Bachram would be on board.
Eris, Gallus.
Gallus is definitely in favor of doing this and helping Romeo. It's his son.
Was Eris about to say something as well?
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is okay, because this is, like, our goal either way. Like, this is the part of going to ball or whatever. No, it's to save that Elturel. Wait, what? Okay.
So the goal for Bell and stuff, that's to get the sword to save Elturel, yes.
Yeah.
This is a more personal goal that affects Romeo and Azra.
I was waiting for you to call me Zara or something.
Zara.
Then, I mean, I guess this is fine. Iris would rather be doing anything else, but I guess this is okay.
Oh, come on. Where's its spirit of adventure? There's danger ahead. Possibly. Maybe.
If it's like a 20-foot gap to the shore, is there a way to get the boat near the shore? We just jump down and not spend spell slots to do it?
Yeah, the boat 100% will just pull up to the shore, like dock.
Fantastic.
Basically, yes.
Thank you, Captain. We shall return as soon as possible.
Arr, me mateys. See you when you get back.
So I look up at the island and I say, how do you suppose we get up there?
I don't know. The demons could fly.
Wow, I was totally not talking to you, woman.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
I believe this degree of callous
Romeo,
behavior is not
don't be
necessary.
mean.
I turn to the rest of the party and I say, what means do we have to get up there?
Unfortunately, somewhat limited. I expended the only method of levitation I have trying to get the bathysphere up out of the water. My only methods of teleportation are somewhat shorter range than this.
Assuming
Bachram
someone has
just holds
rope,
up an
Eris
empty
could
hand and a
fly
thing
up.
of rope.
I was gonna say, assuming assuming someone has rope, Eris could fly up and affix a rope down, yes?
Yes.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I do have 50 feet of rope.
I also have 50. We can tie that bitch together.
It's a train. I also have rope.
Incredible.
Square knots for the win.
Well, I believe it's only 50 feet in the air, right?
It's 50-ish. So maybe like 2 ropes just to be safe.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand my length of rope to Eris then.
Don't ruin our not fun.
Be careful up there. If you
I
see
was-
if you see hostiles, return here immediately. Do not engage them on your own.
That's right, Slobberchops.
Okay.
I keep a constant message line open with Eris so that if something goes wrong, she can immediately let me know. And I turn to Azra and I say, if anything goes wrong, do I have your permission to dimension door us up there to defend Eris?
Yes, I would recommend you bring either myself or Juniper with you in order to better protect Eris.
My thought process was I could bring everyone if I could, but the secondary healer is where my mindset would go.
Yes, we are in agreement.
I have a quick question for the DM. Has Eris ever seen a demon before?
Yes, you guys have run into demons before.
Here it is. Here we are.
Okay. So, I would like to disguise self into, like, a demon, I guess, so I don't, like, stand out. But I don't know what demon, because I don't remember what Gray doesn't remember what demons,
You've met, like, a goat-headed demon.
Okay.
You've met, several of the, when you met the field force of the Pink Power Force, like the little military kind of group, several of those little creatures were demons. I'm trying to think anything else. When you were fighting in Elturel, a couple of the things you fought there were demonic. But yeah, because you're saying you don't remember out of game, why don't we roll history to see, like, if you can discern which of your enemies were demons, which of your enemies were which one you want to turn into.
Okay. Can I roll with advantage since it has to do with fake beings or undead?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, no. Because these are demons,
Oh.
which is not fake
They're
beings or
fiends.
undead.
Demons
I-
are still fiends.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
thought so,
fiends
but I
refers
don't
to
know.
both demons and devils.
Oh, okay.
I got a 21.
Alright, yes. On a 21, you could basically... If you basically give yourself, like, a goat head with wings and claws and make yourself, like, black or gray, that's a good-looking demon.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do that, I guess.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then I'll be going. I'll start flying up to the place. And I want to say that as Eris is flying up, what was his name? Romeo. All that you hear in the mind link is like the wheels on the bus go round and round. Like she's just singing like nursery rhymes.
Oh my god.
As she's going in. Yeah.
I'm imagining this with wings.
Ugh. Not quite so drooly, hopefully.
Yeah. That's about right.
Okay. Yeah, so you flying, no problem. You indeed get up there. Give me a sleight of hand to tie that rope.
I will help.
You're on the
17.
ground.
Oh, I thought you meant tying the two ropes together.
Oh, no.
Okay.
She's still got a hot 17 though, so that's good.
Yeah, so she's good. I will say that the party as a group, between the six of you, you can make sure that the two ropes are good together. But her by herself, she got a 17 to tie it to the rock. Yes. Okay. Then, the party is gonna climb 50, 60 feet of rope. Can I get athletics checks to do that?
Absolutely, you can.
Oh, here comes me using Dimension Door anyway.
Does anyone want to go ahead of Bakram's already rolled. Can I give Bakram a boost to give him the help action?
No, but you gotta climb yourself.
24 to get up. Could I, like, try to give him a hand up?
Unless you get a nat 20, no one's helping anybody.
How dare you?
2 people with +7s both got a 9.
Both rolled 2.
You're
Whew.
lucky you failed on the ground, though, because that just means you just fell back to the ground. If you fell 50 feet up, that'd be an issue.
That would be a problem. Of course you got a 15, you piece of shit.
Question. A 15 will pass, and a 24 will pass. Can I also have Gallus roll me athletic?
Oh no.
This is one of like 4 skills I'm proficient in. Come on.
Juniper and Romeo, your move speed is then divided by 2 for your climb speed.
Yep.
So, you are that far up. So what is
15 feet up.
Okay,
Yeah,
Romeo's
15.
15, and Juniper's
We
also
have to succeed 2 more.
that would put you at. Oh, I see. You're saying yes.
Okay,
No,
Kyle.
2 more would put you at 45.
Oh, you're right. Excuse me.
You
So I
need
have
to
to
do
do
3
3 more. Oh boy.
Yes. It's 4 total.
God.
Okay, and then Gallus, you fail, so you're on the ground still.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess I'll try again then.
For what it's worth, it requires a deceptive amount of wrist strength to get up these.
Anyone can now roll a second time. Everyone.
Fantastic.
Sorry, not anyone. Everyone.
Can my homunculus backpack give me the help action?
Describe how the homunculus backpack is helping you climb the rope.
It's full of tentacles. It's securing my grip on the rope.
But it's not strong.
It has. Homunculus have like a 10 strength, don't they?
Do they? Tell me. Let's look up the homunculus stat block. Tell me what's your homunculus strength.
Homunculus have. Nope, you're right. You're totally right. They have 4 strength. They can't even assist me in securing my grip. It's nothing.
It's kinda nothing on this one, unfortunately.
Okay, that's fine. It's whatever. It is what it is. I do still want to maintain protection from good and evil on Eris, just in case something sneaks up behind her.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to cast guidance on myself.
Okay. Juniper, you succeed. You are now up to 30 feet. You're halfway.
Yeah. That's right. I rolled 30.
Gallus is back on the ground again.
I take fall damage from falling 15
You do
feet, right?
take fall damage.
1d6.
Can we set up some kind of a carabiner system? So, like, if you wouldn't fall, like, that
Romeo,
far?
You take 5. Okay, I rolled a 5. You rolled a 1.
Oh, I'll take the 5 then. My bad. I thought I was rolling it.
Oh, that's fine.
All right, that's the end of that. I Misty Step up.
Not Misty Step. Dimension Door.
No, I forget this every time. I can use Misty Step with my spell slot still.
No.
No,
But
no.
isn't Misty Step only like 15.
A 30-foot range.
30 foot.
I thought it was 60 feet. No, it is 30
not.
feet.
We're dimension door. Let me come with you.
Here I come. Man. Alright.
Who are you taking with you on your Dimension Door, Gallus?
Probably the others
Gallus
are
is the only one that's
athletes.
also on the ground with you. Bakram is 15 up. Azra's 15 up.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even want to take Gallus, but I guess I will.
Gallus has a +0 to athletics. Have mercy on him.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can Slobberchops help them? Because he has wings and he can
Lumberjack's a
help
cat!
push them up.
Lumberjack's a cat!
Exactly! He's a small kitty lawyer. He can, like, make sure that
Technically, can
they're,
Eris
I don't
fly down and be next to someone as they climb in case
I
they
was waiting
fall?
for that. Yes, Eris 100% could fly behind someone and give them the help action. Yes, 100%. One at on each turn, Eris could give somebody the help action at 100%.
Did you just say Slobberchops is a lawyer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
recurring joke where Slobberchops is a lawyer and like looks over your guys' infernal contracts and reads them over and then signs them.
God.
100%.
I love that.
I don't think she's doing it on purpose, but she's 100% pulling a, oh my god, what's the possum from NADPOD? Oh my gosh.
Pawpaw?
Pawpaw, yes. She's 100% turning Slobberchops into Pawpaw.
Alright. That's a thing.
Who's that? Who's that?
All right.
But yeah, I'll give everybody the help. Or not everybody.
Not everybody,
the help option.
one person.
Yeah.
I'm assuming third round's the charm.
Third rounds of things, except for Gallus and Romeo are safe up top.
Jesus Christ.
I'm now 45 feet up.
Juniper's 45.
Oh no.
Let me just check something here.
It's hilarious that Balkram's insight and athletics are the same modifier.
I apologize. I hate how they're fucking... Okay.
They're the exact same modifier. I mean, it's up to Kyle. Were I the DM, I'd let you keep that. Jesus!
Yes, 100% since your modifier is the same, you can keep the 21. Yes.
Okay.
However,
I rolled
it's,
anyway for fairness. I didn't know.
Okay. So, Azra would fail. I will let Eris, since Azra's the only one who failed this round, Eris will give Azra the help action.
I mean, you guys do whatever you want. I probably would have given frickin'. Oh well.
Azra, look at you.
Okay, well, thank you, Eris. Eris is the real MVP here.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Romeo, what would naturally you
Doesn't matter. You got a nat 20.
Okay. Because you can't save anybody, but you got a nat 20, I will let you go up 2 sets of your half movement of your climb.
How dare you?
So that takes me from 15 to 45. Is that right?
It does. Yep.
I might just Dimension Door might Misty Step the rest of the way.
You could.
Can I do this, Kyle? It's a bonus action to Misty Step.
Yeah.
Can I attempt to climb, and if I fail, then I'll Misty Step?
Yeah, because the climb is your movement. Yes.
Perfect.
Alright, let's see.
Alright, I guess we're on the final round of climbing.
Juniper, you are at the top. Azra, unfortunately, you do fail, but there is Eris, too, so you don't have to waste the Misty Step if you don't want to.
Let's see what Balkram does, and if Balkram also fails, then Azra Misty Steps.
I do.
Bakram also fails.
Azra Misty Steps.
Azra Misty Steps, Eris will catch Bakram. Bakram, roll with advantage.
Okay.
What I would say is,
Everyone has abilities
Bakram,
that
if you
don't
want to
work
just
for
tie the rope around yourself, I will help pull you up.
But he's falling right now, so there is no, like...
No,
if
no,
he
I'm
does
talking
not-
about for next turn.
Oh, yeah, okay, yes. He catches himself, you're good, Bakram. You have, what, 15 left, Bakram, or 30?
I should have 15 left, I believe. 'Cause I only failed when I grabbed on in the beginning and right there. So.
Okay. So, yes, Bakram is 15 foot down, everybody else is on top.
Could I help bring him up faster by pulling?
Yeah. You guys, since I would say the whole party's up there, you guys, the 5 of you, could basically pull the rope and get Bakram up. Yes.
It's a good thing my armor's mithril and not, heavier.
Don't worry, Bach, we'll get you.
You guys have fought devils and demons, and, like, a climbing challenge is the...
Yeah.
The climbing challenge never to the risk of killing us. The climbing challenge only to the risk of making the session take way longer than it
I have a few d6 for damage.
Okay. Alright, you guys are all up atop this floating island.
What?
You know,
We see.
they made us to be angelic in every way, but they forgot to give us wings. Could you explain that to me?
I cannot.
Your ancestors shouldn't have fucked a human.
How dare you?
If Dukes were here, he'd be getting a dirty look.
I start looking around for.
Yeah, you look around and you see desolate, like a desolate, barren wasteland of exploded rock and debris.
But no demons, no devils.
Not on this particular floating rock.
I thought she pointed out the floating rock they went
That
to.
is where they went. They are no longer there.
Okay. So could I roll a survival to track, perhaps, or someone maybe better at survival?
Let's take a peek.
I am gonna pop a Divine Sense to see if there are any hidden
Nope.
demons within the radius.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Does divine sense work behind barriers?
It does not work behind total cover, but if there are any invisible devils or demons,
Ah,
it
yes, that
will
makes
find
sense.
Unfortunately, your divine sense does not ping anything in the immediate radius.
we would need to keep moving.
Well, I got a pretty nice survival there to try
Yeah,
and figure out where they went.
You indeed find a path of devil's blood on the ground. And you don't see any traces of the demons, though, because they fly, so you wouldn't see, like, footprints or anything. But you do see a path of devil's blood, as if a devil, infernal body were dragged along the ground.
I mean, I follow it.
Yes. It goes off of a cliff, and you see 40 feet, 60 feet away, there's another floating island. This one is not up or down, it is horizontal across.
Can I see the demons from the island I'm on?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Nope.
I assume we're all keeping an eye out. Can we make similar perception checks?
Anybody can make perception, absolutely, yes.
Lovely. And my homunculus also keep its eyes out and give you
Yes,
help
and
action.
give you the help action, absolutely.
Nat 20.
Not that it matters. I heard nat 20 after I rolled.
On the nat 20, yeah. Not only do you hear the beat of wings across this gap, you see some, like, horns come over. There's like a crest of a hill. So behind the hill, behind this, like, dune, are the demons. You just can't, but you can see, like, them bobbing in the air behind the dune.
They are just past the crest of this hill.
So how far approximately are they away?
There's a 60-foot gap to the next rock, and then they're probably about 30 feet past that, right?
Yes, exactly that, yep.
I have a question.
Bakram looks up at the sky and just screams out, "Wings, assholes!"
Please do not shout.
So what is the challenge reading of all of us? Is it based off of our level?
Yeah.
Okay, so a CR 10. So I could polymorph someone into a CR 10 thing. That
CR
could,
10 beasts don't exist. The highest beast rating is an 8. But yes.
then a CR 8 that can fly us over.
And to say, or you could do the same thing, and I will monkey bars over there.
Tightrope or something.
I mean, the issue is that it would be like a tightrope, which would be
Well,
acrobatics to get across.
It would be tightrope if you were trying to balance yourself on top of it, but if I lower myself below it and use my athletics to move.
Okay, if we can secure rope on both sides, that would get us across.
Yeah, with athletics or acrobatics, yeah.
I mean, we did very poorly that first time, except for Juniper consistently.
Well, we also didn't have the ability to do acrobatics last time, so the people who are dex-based will have a much easier time.
It was Bakram and Azra who were failing, neither of whom are dex-based characters.
Gallus also is failing.
Oh, you know what? That's fair, because Romeo
Athletics is
Romeo
also
conventional.
strength. So, we
Could-
were failing naturally.
Could we use our extra rope to create a kind of a harness and loop situation so we could do, like, you sit in it and you hang from the bottom and then you just pull yourself over? So you can't fall. Just if you don't do it, you don't move.
I don't know that we have the time to rig that kind of setup.
These demons could move,
I mean,
as you've seen them already do.
What if
if you hook at least one leg around the rope and use the other to kind of scootle along the sides with your hands, you should be able to do it decently safely.
Yeah.
Just gotta remember to hook that leg.
Yeah. Also, if someone with long range hit one of them, would they stop moving and come back to attack us, or no?
You would need to be able to hit 90 feet, and they also have 3/4 cover.
I mean, I could do that, but A, it would be via lightning bolt, so I might hit the person we're trying to save, and B, it could just scare them away in the immediate, and if they just fly away, they're gone.
This is absolutely true. Like, an Eldritch Blast could hit them from this range, and with the +8 bonus, it's not impossible for me to pull it off. But Romeo is completely right.
If they decide to just bolt, it's over.
Hmm.
We need to get close enough to get the demon the devil they're holding, because that's our goal here.
I mean, I could Dimension Door in, grab the guy, and Dimension Door out. And then if they decide to fight us, they have to come to us.
That would be
takes
nice.
You 2 actions to do, at which point it gets
They
you
would
a
have
chance to
one
either,
turn to try and screw with me, yes.
Right, either escape or screw with you.
I think that would be a lot faster than us keep trying to move from island to island.
That's true.
I mean, honestly, it's very nice of them to go to island considering they have wings. I guess they just didn't want to hold up that other person.
That's most likely, Ed. What are our options for flying? I mean, I feel like probably Romeo's idea of dimension dooring in and out is probably our best bet right now.
We should just buff him up the best we can. In the meantime,
I could also polymorph into an animal that would be non-threatening. Fly over there, like, you know, imagine a ladybug lands next to you. You're not going to worry about it. And then next turn, I could drop concentration and dimension door back to the team.
Well, that's a good one.
There's also Eris's idea of changing into a big animal and then you guys just riding the animal across.
I don't think there's an animal big enough for all of us to get across at once.
Couple turns.
So it would be it'd be multiple trips of flying, and at that point, I think the dimension door them to us is better than us being over chasms, flying people turn after turn.
Okay.
I mean, everyone agrees, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, that sounds right to me. I don't think we're gonna catch up with them doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Kyle's like, stop fucking up my mechanics game.
What do you think? No, this is fine. You're supposed the idea is 100% to skip the athletics or acrobatics if you can.
Eris, would you mind polymorphing me into a small... Well, would any beast be out of ordinary? Like, if you turned me into a crow, are they going to look at a crow and be like, what the fuck is this crow doing here?
Yes, because you're in Avernus, and they don't have regular material plane animals here for the most part.
But a
You
black
know what they do have, though?
demonic crows.
A lot of sturgeons.
Yeah, but that's not a beast.
Yeah, it needs to be a
Here is a different idea. Could you turn into a small beast and smuggle yourself in Barnabas?
In what?
In Barnabas. Barnaby?
Barnabas is not
a
with
flame
us.
skull, and so he cannot hold things or have things inside of him. You would take fire damage for being inside of Barnabas.
And Barnabas is also not with us at the moment. He's with the tank.
Oh yes, all the NPCs are at the tank. Yes.
What if I turn you into a demon chicken or whatever the fuck it's called? Like
Wouldn't be a
chicken
beast. Would be a fiend.
An abyssal chicken?
What's that? An abyssal.
I mean, I stand by Ladybug or something really small and wouldn't be noticed, and then just fly in. And by the time they're like, hey, what the hell is this small insect? 6 seconds pass, I can dimension door out.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Everyone okay with that?
I think
Yeah.
that's our best bet.
Yeah.
I'm going
Eris-
to drop the on Eris and put it on Romeo instead.
Thank you. Eris, would you please turn me into a Ladybug?
Yes. I'm sorry. My hands are in my blanket because it's so fucking cold.
Hmm.
By the way, cold for me is 50 degrees. So it's extreme.
So you're currently in like an ice box.
Exactly. Yes. Like California right now.
I choose to fail that save.
Yep. You are indeed now a
Ladybug.
ladybug or some other D&D approved beast, because I'm sure ladybug is not one of them. But yes, you are an insect.
Yeah. I fly over.
Okay. As you are something tiny, please give me stealth with advantage to see if they notice the weird insect as you get across.
Should I use my stealth then, just for the sake of ease? My stealth.
Yeah.
advantage.
So we don't have to look up what the stats
Yeah.
of the insect are. Yeah.
15.
Okay. Yeah, they have not noticed you. As you get closer, you notice. I'll show you what the demons look like. It's there's a bunch of them. They're like a swarm. They look like this.
Gross.
Oh, lovely. I
Horrendous.
hate them.
Funny. It's funny
An
you chose
insect.
insect because one of them is an insect.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot of nope. Thank you very much.
The one that they are dragging looks like this.
Okay.
Holy shit. Look at that happy trail.
And
Oh
now,
my god.
Kyle, where did you find that image?
God.
Ba-dum, bum, bum.
Let's say Max wasn't the only one who went to the bank today.
Oh
so-
my gosh. Nice. Kyle's Spank Bank vault was opened up today.
Okay. But yeah. So, I don't know what you mean. This is actually canon to Avernus. This is 100% Wizards of the Coast. And so,
Why is he crossed out? Because he's passed out?
you don't know that in character, but yes.
Cool.
And
Well,
Romeo,
presumably Romeo would see.
Romeo, you see him lying on the ground, and he is indeed unconscious.
Okay.
What do you do
I
now?
land on his shoulder, and then a round has passed, so I assume Eris drops the concentration there.
She knows to would she know to 1,000, 2, 1,000? Yeah, just wait 6 seconds and then drop it.
Yeah, it'd be easy enough for me to just say. I would probably say 10 seconds to give myself perfectly adequate time. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Eris, you drop concentration. 100% Romeo. You are standing next to this unconscious devil. And you dimension door.
Before I dimension door, I look at these three things, and use free action to speak, and I give them the fiercest gaze I possibly can, and I say, "Follow me, and I will kill you." And then I cast dimension door back to the party with this guy.
Do you speak Abyssal?
I speak it in common, and if they don't understand, that's on them.
Okay, yes, no, but they would maybe respond. So I was wondering if you spoke Abyssal.
I do not speak Abyssal.
Okay, yeah, they're like.
I give them the finger.
Are they close enough to hear?
All right. Yeah. you
Probably
dimension
not.
door.
50 feet away and then to crawl over a hill, so. Probably not.
You indeed get this passed out demon back to the other rock with the rest of the party.
Okay, I have the demon.
Devil.
Excellent.
I have the devil.
Simply get him back down.
Yeah.
Is the picture accurate to what he's wearing at the moment?
Very important.
I actually did not notice that he didn't have pants on when I chose the picture.
Oh
So
my
You're
God.
lying, Kyle. You're lying.
He's got
You
hairy
do.
pants, baby.
He's wearing extremely low schlong.
I was just gonna say they're low riders. And so,
I love it. He's like, I only put the fur on my elbows and my schlong and a little bit of my upper chest, the only part that ever gets cold.
all right.
Shotty got them gloves with fur.
This might be inconsequential. How are you now getting down from this rock?
That's a good goddamn question.
Sliding
So
down the rope
theoretically,
seems
if I were
easy
to
enough.
jump, how much damage am I taking?
5d6.
Max, real question. Also, how many dimension doors do you have?
I have 3 4th level slots,
Okay. All right. Cool.
so I've used 2.
Yeah.
And I also have 1 5th level, but I don't know if you can upcast Dimension Door.
Oh, you can upcast anything.
It just may
okay.
not have
True.
an extra effect for doing so.
Yes.
Oh.
It just might. It won't do
Okay.
anything. Yeah.
Well, then I currently have 2 5th level slots and 1 4th level slot available to me. So I have 3 more Dimension Doors if they are needed.
Yes.
Astra's gonna look down at the 50-foot drop to the ground.
Just slide down the rope.
Cowabunga,
Just
baby.
seems pointless. Astra's gonna stay behind and hold the line for if the demons approach.
Yes.
So is Romeo.
Does he have a way to help them get down?
Can you toss me a soda, Doug? Oh. Do we have anything in there?
Not unless I can hold person this guy downwards.
Does anyone have a group featherfall?
There's what? And one water bottle?
Oh, wait, you know what? actually, we do. One of our spell books has Featherfall.
Awesome. Group Featherfall.
Rip it out, one-time use.
Yeah, I mean, we just, I think it has to be either
Who is
Eris
having sex
or-
with their mic right now?
I just put my mic back on. I took it off for a sec. My bad.
Jesus.
I think it would have to be either Eris or Romeo because it's on their spell list.
I don't have
So-
Featherfall.
Oh no, we have a scroll.
Oh, I will do that then.
Yeah, it's one more of our spellbook
Yeah.
scrolls.
Yeah. Then I will gladly use the Featherfall scroll because I can do that.
Fantastic. I think either Azra, Juniper, or Balgrim just pick this guy up and we float down to the ground.
How many people does Featherfall cover?
Up to 6?
I believe it's a lot.
Yeah, I think reaction up to 6 is what I read. Let me pull it up
But
on my
wait,
actual
don't we have 7 people? Oh, but Eris can
It's-
fly.
Eris can
Up
fly.
to 5.
5 falling creatures.
5. Eris can fly, but there are 6 of you without Eris. So you.
If
one of you-
Azra is carrying unconscious guy, does that count as a separate creature?
Yes,
Then there we go. Oh, wait, yes?
it does count as a separate creature. Yes.
Gallus, acrobatics your way down this rope, dog.
I was gonna say, Eric.
No, the rest of you can go down. Azra will slide down the rope after you.
Okay,
Sounds
done
good.
deal. I jump off with spell in hand.
Alright,
Juniper
yeah,
quickly follows.
Follow.
The entire party jumps off this cliff.
And
Featherfall.
counterspell.
I don't cast it, no.
The demon,
God.
Somebody
I mean,
cast
yeah.
counterspell.
the demon flies over and casts counterspell.
Counterspell is counterspell. Anyway, yeah, I cast Featherfall.
So as they fall, are the demons approaching? Do I see them?
You give me a perception check.
Fantastic. Can my homunculus give me the help action?
Yes, they can.
That's a 22.
So 22, you notice they are indeed flying towards you.
Fantastic. And I can see them do this, yes?
Yes.
Aroundish, how far away are they?
Let's see. They were 90 feet away. They've moved 40 feet in the moment you guys jumped off the cliff. So they're probably about 40, 50 feet away.
Fantastic. Azra is going to hold his shield. These are... Do I know what kind of demons these are? Can I assume they're immune or resistant to fire?
No, they don't look infernal, and they don't look like they're fire based. So you probably go with fire attacks.
Spectacular! I would love Gorgoth to cast Fireball on them.
Let him be useful for
Yeah.
once.
Yeah.
So
100%.
Azra is going to slam the point of his shield into the ground and say, Gorgoth, incinerate them.
Hey, whatever you want, buddy. I'm here for you.
Consume them with fire.
I'm pretty hungry. And like a fireball comes out of the shield.
Fuck yeah.
And I will make a dex check. Dex save.
Is it based off of Gorgoth's spell save or mine?
It's the shield has its own.
Oh yeah, because it's like a DC 21 or some shit.
Yeah. So. What is your DC? You said 20 something.
Let me check the shield because I'm pretty sure it's something absurd like 21. Save DC 21. Yeah.
Yeah, they all fail. Roll me that fire
Stupendous.
damage.
That is going to be 24 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Oof.
Big oof. How many rounds does it take for my friend? Oh no, 60 feet per round is Featherfall's rate, so they should all be on the ground now. Yeah.
Yep. Because we were only 50 feet up or so.
I'm gonna guess I didn't hear when Romeo told them that if they followed us, they would die.
You wouldn't have heard that, no.
Right.
So, they are bloodied after that fireball.
Good. Fuck them.
Fantastic. Can I, for the rest of my turn, jump down the rope, or
Yeah, you could use a partial of your movement. You can climb 30 feet of that rope. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think Azra is gonna holster his sword and keep the shield out as he wraps an arm around the rope and tries to slide down.
All right. And because we're going downwards, you could use athletics or acrobatics.
So,
Well,
Kyle,
was that Jess? I'm sorry.
I was gonna say while he's doing that, can I use my healer's kit to stabilize and/or wake that dude up?
Let me think. Let me roll. Let me see what his HP is to see if he's unconscious or like fully dead. Alright, he is unconscious. So yeah, you could 100% do a medicine check.
No, I'm using a healer's kit, which is just an action.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Okay.
You have 100% stabilized him.
Good.
The group lands on the ground. Juniper stabilizes the devil, and Azra, please give me. You.
If I take some fall damage, it's fine.
You fall. Do you fall all the way, or can you?
Am I allowed to catch myself on the rope part of the way down, or no?
Why don't you give me
Dex check.
some form of dexterity check? I'll let you pick which dexterity to try to grab the rope, because you do have to fall 60 feet.
I mean, if it's a save, then I can do that. If it's any... I don't have proficiency in any dexterity.
No, yeah, let's do a dexterity save. That sounds good. Do a dexterity
I love that. I get a huge bonus to those.
Okay.
There we go.
Nice.
Alright, about halfway down, 30 feet down, you grab the rope. So,
Like... Sorry?
No, yeah, I was gonna say, now you can give me your last athletics or acrobatics to make it to the ground.
Okay, cool. Are the demons still approaching me?
They have gotten to your island you just left.
Can I throw one more fireball up there?
You can't see them yet. You don't have a target.
The fireball has a 20-foot radius.
That's fair.
Can I just pick a
fair.
point?
You can just blindly lob a fireball, 100%.
I'm pretty sure he's just gonna throw a fireball up, like right above the rock, so the 20-foot radius will maybe catch them, maybe not. I don't use these charges for anything else anyway.
You launch the fireball. They will make their
it does
dex
30
saves,
damage.
and Gorgoth will say, "I like this, Azra. We should do this more often. This is good. Let's do this. Yeah."
I won't lie, having enemies who are flammable is quite fun.
See, that's why the Blood War is such a good thing, you know? Devils attacking devils.
You know, Gorgoth, we had a thing going, and it was so nice, and then you ruined it.
No, I'm not saying the Blood War is good. I'm saying that, like...
You just said the Blood War was good.
Sorry. Turn of phrase. Like, devils fighting devils, not fun. Devils fighting demons, more fun. That's all I meant.
You phrased it very poorly.
Hey, we're gonna have Gorgoth, you know, what am I gonna do?
I suppose this is all we can expect.
The fireball goes, and I will make the dex save. They fail again, taking 30 damage. You can't see it, but maybe you wiped out 3 demons?
I don't see their
bodies fall to the
blasted
ground.
Carcasses tumble off the rock. I don't hear their screams of agony.
You hear screams of agony, and then you see drips of black goo dripping on the and then, just for, like, flavor, give me a dex save to try to avoid the goo dripping on you.
Oh, I hate that.
That goes for everybody, because you're all at the bottom of the rope. Can I have a dex save from everybody who's on the ground, too, to see if you get covered in demon ichor?
Is it a dex save, or is it...
Azra, you took a full... it's a save, yeah. Azra, you took a shower. You are just covered in black ooze.
I mean, technically I was a little bit away from it, because I was basically
you're all standing at the
CPR-ing.
Juniper, you get a couple drops. Azra took the brunt of it, so thank him when he gets down. Everybody else is good. But Azra is covered.
Azra, like, finishes sliding down the rope, and he's just drenched.
Well, you
How
didn't-
come you get to
you
have
didn't
more
give me
fun
your
than
last acrobatics or athletics, Azra, right?
I don't think
Yeah,
I'm giving you
that
the last
13?
one, no. 25.
You're good. You get to the ground nice and safe, but you're covered in goo.
Maybe the goo helped him.
How come all the other paladins
I almost gave you disadvantage because your hands are all.
You know what? I kind of expected you to.
Amazing.
Azra looks in the direction of Bagram because his eyes are glued shut by gobs of black demon ichor. Demon ichor.
Demon ichor.
Do I have some?
Is this fun for you? Yes, I know
mean-
it's fun for you, Gorgoth.
Yeah, this was great.
So I walk up to this dude, and I see Juniper has stabilized him.
Mhm.
Yes, he is still unconscious.
Okay, I look at the demon, or the infernal lady, the tiefling, you said.
Yeah.
And I say, you said that he has information about the Pink Power Force as well, yes?
Yes, he does. Do any of you or your friends have a way to heal him?
I heal him with Cure Wounds.
Okay.
So he can heal 8.
You hear a. He doesn't look at you guys when he first wakes up. He immediately looks over at his girlfriend, and he just says, I saw. Oh no, he would talk more like, oh, I saw Lord Asmodeus, and he was not happy. He was not happy with me at all. He shakes his head and he's like, hello. Who are you? Did you save me? Oh my God! Thank you so much. Oh.
Welcome back to the world of the living, in a sense.
You could thank us by telling us everything you know about the Pink Power Force.
He shakes himself at that, and he goes, well, I don't think it's exactly a secret, but I'll tell you. And he holds out his hand and he goes, I'm Jimmy Dazzle,
Oh
member
God.
of the Pink Power Force.
I suppose it makes sense, given the hue of his skin.
Nice to meet ya.
Astra looks over at Romeo.
Is anybody taking his hand? Because he's offering it. He's got a big old smile.
I look at her, I look back at him, and I say, she's your girlfriend?
Yes.
Is she also a member of the Pink Power Force?
No.
Are you, so if you're a member, you're one of the 6 leaders then, is what
Well,
you're
yes,
saying.
I am. Jimmy Dazzle. Pleased to meet ya.
You are one of the leadership of the Pink Power Force?
Yes. Just like you're pleased to meet me. There's been some influences in the Pink Power Force that I am not happy with, and I'll tell you, we are trying to get to the bottom of it. And if you have been affected by any rogue elements or anybody who should not have affected you, I do apologize, and that's a Jimmy Dazzle guarantee.
This guy gives me used car salesman
Yeah, I really
vibes.
don't like him.
What do you know about a woman named Licia?
So, let me, one second.
Go ahead.
Bakram's insight, he seems like a very jovial, devil. He seems like he's telling the truth. He is one of the heads of the, Pink Power Force. Yeah. And when he talked about, and the same thing as Romeo too, when he started talking about how there's, like, rogue elements or, like, things that aren't going right, that was true too. And he does not seem, on a 17 and 19, he does not feel any malevolence towards you guys in the slightest.
I imagine I hear the shinking, you know how you hear shink as you draw your blade?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would not even look. I would just say, Azra, please stow your blade for now.
Do we have reason to trust this man?
Yes, we do.
It's not like we really have very many leads right now anyway.
Then I shall trust your judgment.
At the very least, he'll give us some information, maybe find out what we need. Just because we need his help doesn't mean we have to trust him completely, right?
We shouldn't trust him completely. However, there are things I need to tell you all that occurred directly before this odd side offspring mission that we will discuss soon.
Gonna, like, say, oh, are you talking about the stabbing?
Yes,
Like,
I'm talking about the stabbing, Eris.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That-
Anybody
Hold on.
react?
Romeo, who did you stab?
The stabbing?
Oh yeah, he was stabbing himself like a couple of 60 times, like just.
Oh,
stabbing himself.
Romeo.
And then wanted me to put him to
Juniper
death.
just goes over and puts her hands on Romeo and says, "You don't have to do that. You're worth so much more than that."
Wait, he wanted you to put him to sleep?
Yeah,
was
he's probably
it the
gonna talk to
forever
Avernus
kind of
about it.
sleep? Romeo.
Juniper thinks you're suicidal.
I mean, I would too if I were a Juniper's shoes.
Dazzle.
She takes his hand and kind of pats it like an adult who doesn't know what to say. She's like, "I'm here for you if you ever need anything. Please think more on this."
I will, Juniper. Jimmy, what do you know of a woman named Licia?
Oh yes, you must be the group. Okay, yes, hi, Jimmy Dazzle. I don't know if I've yes, of course I've mentioned that. Okay, yes, Licia. Yes, Licia is also one of the heads of the Pink Power Force. She and me, we've been talking in secret. We think there's, I mentioned rogue elements within the group, and we don't know who to trust. And we've heard that you guys have been out for us, and you've been after us, and we didn't know why, and we thought it might be connected. And so Licia she did reach out to you.
Yes, she reached out to me, and she told me that my son was dead.
Was being the operative word.
So he is alive now?
In a sense.
I need you to explain to me what that means right now.
Okay,
And choose
okay.
your words very, very wisely.
So the Pink Power Force's whole thing, whole shebang as it were, is to stop the blood war, to stop the fighting, typically good devils and demons coming together to stop it all. And so that was the goal, that was the ideal. Why we're all pink, who the fuck knows? But, he goes, but we needed warriors to fight as, if we're gonna be like a third faction in the blood war trying to stop the blood war, we needed soldiers, we needed warriors. So, we looked at the dead, we looked at the trapped souls, we looked at people who were stuck here and being tortured, and we said, there's gotta be a better way! And so we took souls that were being tortured, and they were being,
Are you like the ShamWow guy? Could you stop?
He goes, we thought to ourselves, there's gotta be a better way. So we started kidnapping and taking away the souls that were being infernally tortured by evil devils, and, putting them into a better home, but in the process, we also, so we save their soul, and their soul gets to be with us instead of being tortured, and then we use their body as a soldier to stop the blood war. So, your son's soul is safe with us, and his body is now fighting in the blood war, but he's dead, so we couldn't put the soul back in the body, so it was a whole thing. But, yeah, so he exists, he's safe, and he's one of us now, but we did not kill him, we found him like that. And if we hadn't taken his body or his soul, he would have been taken by devils or demons and tortured. So better to be with us than
Where is his soul?
at our headquarters.
Can I put it in a body? What do I do with the soul?
Maybe. I don't know. That's something we could possibly figure out. We've never had... So, typically we take souls of people that are dead, and no one misses them. The Elturel thing kind of fucked that up, because living people were down here among living humanoids, living people from the material plane were down here amongst the souls of the dead. So normally, if your son had died in the material plane, his soul would have either gone to the celestial plane or the infernal plane and been there, and you couldn't go and get it or whatever. But you're here, so maybe there is something that you could do with your physical material magic. But I don't know.
What is it that you do with these souls that you take?
Oh, since they're connected, we put them into a dream sequence, like a dream. They get, because they're stuck in Avernus and they can't go to the celestial realm. We give them happiness. We give them their eternal bliss, even though they can't actually pass on to paradise. But it's not real. It's like, what do you call it?
How long have you been doing this?
Since we started. We weren't so open about it. We're not open about it. I'm telling you stuff that's definitely secret. The Pink Power Force isn't a secret, but it used to be. Couple years.
I
Like
think
10 years.
that Azra is
50
having
years,
an
50 years,
extremely
probably
hard
50.
time believing that this kind of establishment exists in Avernus and has not been ripped to pieces by Zariel.
Why don't you roll me insight?
I mean, it's not going to be good, so...
And to say, Juniper kind of leans over to Romeo and she's like, there are instances where two souls can inhabit the same body. Perhaps, if we get his soul back, we can find a way for him to temporarily join you? She kind
I
of
would
tilts her
just
head.
Give up my body to him if that's what it takes.
Well, there may not be no need. We could always find a different body for him to inhabit, but it would be nice for him to be in a body he knows. Till then.
Perhaps.
Yeah, Azra, on that insight, it's probably because, as he just said, the Pink Power Force was operating in secret up until recently, and their wider goals are not widely known. So
Sure, but it speaks to either a tremendous amount of organization on their part to be able to siphon souls away from the rest of Avernus without Zariel noticing,
Yes.
or it speaks to tremendous incompetence on Zariel's part. One or the other, you know?
Yeah. You do know, I will say, you do know that there are people like Olanthius who are working with Zariel, not because they want to, but out of being forced to. So there are definitely, like, inside operatives.
Oh,
within-
absolutely. But
Yeah.
those people are still being forced to work for Zariel.
Yes.
She has still imposed her will on them.
Yes.
That they are still operating independently. So next, I think Azra is going to say to him, given this goal of yours, tell me about your connections to a small group of drow-like abominations who walk the ground of Avernus.
I gotta find my notes on that, which I thought I had open and I don't.
I know that feeling intimately.
Are you shitting me? Oh, that's probably why, right? No.
Dun dun
I
dun.
can't get that dumb, can I? 1 second. Okay, maybe.
No problem. We can fill time by talking about suck jobs.
Hey, I seem to have lost my notes of what I called the leader of the Drow Demons. I don't know how that happened. So do you guys have the note of what the leader of the Drow Demons? I gave you her name. I don't have it in my notes, so I must have deleted it.
Samantha. And I don't know.
How did that happen? I have all the other names here. I have every other name. It's not on her token, even though I thought it would be. It might be.
There's a lot of names in this file.
I know that the Drow token was somewhere here in
No, that's the Caliday.
Here's the problem. I have it in the handouts, but it's just labeled Drow Demons, which I don't understand because all the other ones have names. Like, Guinevere Gas has a name, Jimmy Dazzle has a name, but...
Lysia. Those
yeah,
are the three we
Lysia
have.
will have a name once I unlock it for you guys in the handouts.
Oh, I just take notes.
Oh, yeah.
I
guess
often take notes in the Discord, but I seem to have failed to do so for
I have notes on my D&D Beyond sheet. What are you trying to figure out?
we're trying to figure out what... Here, I'll show it to the players. What this person's name is. Here, I'll show the players.
Darknear.
Darknear, where'd you find it?
Thank you, Max, for mentioning your D&D Beyond sheet. I also took notes on there.
Yeah.
Okay, let me edit it and change it, because I don't know how... Let's do that. Darknear was 100% correct. Thank you. I have caps lock.
Lol. Nice.
There we go. Okay. So, when you mention that, he would say, I need to edit it, go to show the players again. So he would say, oh, I assume you mean Darknear and her 5, soldiers, her 5 abominations. Yes, that's a good word for it.
I am. Yes.
What about her?
She is one of your allies, one of your fellows.
Yes, she's also, Darknear is also one of us, yes.
She and her allies murdered my princess.
No, we don't kill people, we only take the dead.
My princess's corpse was left on her throne, mangled in the Drow embassy of Elturel. She was observed killing my princess.
Can you make a persuasion check with advantage, please, Azra?
I would love to do that. 26.
Yeah. He looks, his mouth drops open. Like, it's fully, like, down to the hair on his chest. His jaw is just agape.
Remind me, there were also other guards who were killed in that attack. It wasn't just Akondaia.
No, it was just, yeah, just some minor guards were, like, I don't even think they were killed. I think they were just injured. I think specifically your queen was, your princess was the only one who was dead.
Okay.
His jaw drops.
Their attack was precise and targeted. They killed only my princess.
No, we only take we take a vow to only.
Azra slams his blade into the ground next to Jimmy.
Okay, no, this might make sense. He looks at you and he goes, I am profoundly apologetic for your loss. This might be a clue, though. We know that there are bad elements within the Pink Power Force. We don't know who it is. We don't know who is secretly against us. And if Darknear has killed when she is not supposed to, that she would be one of. If she's the only, that would be that would be grand if she's the only one. But at least we know that she is definitely against us now.
I am going to tell you something true right now. It does not matter to me whether Darknear is acting against your interests or with them. I am going to find her, and I am going to sever her head from her body.
You feel free. Do it. Do it. She has betrayed us. Do it. Feel free.
Where can I find her? Does she stay with the major encampment?
Yes, she's also at the headquarters. That's where she is. Unless she's on a mission, she's at the headquarters.
Will you come with us to the headquarters? To get this all straightened out?
I do not know who else could be acting against us. I think it's best if Lysia and I pretend not to know you for now. And you could figure out who is evil amongst us.
How do you expect us to possibly figure it out? Also, why do you expect us to root through your shithead bureaucracy?
I don't at all. I don't at all. I will look into it. We will look into it. I'm simply saying, if you're going there to kill Darknir, do so. Kill her abominations. But, for example, I know Litzia is pure, so don't kill Litzia. Don't kill myself. But that's more what I'm saying, is don't wantonly kill when you go in there. Try to do some... You're magic people. Don't you have detect good and evil? Don't you have ways of discerning whether someone, what their intentions are, whether they're malevolent or not? Like,
Ezra just looks at him, kind of askance. You are fiends.
not all fiends are evil.
You are creatures born of suffering and death. To those who live in the material world, every single one of you is good for nothing but war and cruelty.
What about tieflings? They're descendants of devils.
Tieflings possess souls.
Sins of the father do not pass down to the sins of the son.
But that would be my point, though. You are basically saying that all devils are evil because all past devils have been evil. That does not mean that all future devils or present devils are evil.
I am not here to debate theology with you. Nor am I interested in doing so.
I'm simply saying...
Tell me what information you have about Darknir and the leaders of the Pink Power Force.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that we may destroy them.
Yes, we may continue talking. 100%, yes. Let's see here. I'm gonna start popping things up. So, here the rest of you can now see Litzia because, in players' journals, all players. So Litzia is this one. She contacted Romeo in his dreams.
Also hot. Where are you getting these from, Kyle?
Literally just Googling, like, devils, demons, and looking for pictures.
I mean, her chin mouth is a little weird, but her boobs are on point.
Alright, so, I'll still say, we've already talked about Litzia. There is, Guinevere Gast.
Yep.
She did, like, as I said, she did not kill your son. She found the body. So, and she was with others at the time. So, I guess it's possible she could have had the others lie for her. But, I believe her. So, there's that. But you don't have to take my word for it. There is... Oh, you know Jimmy Dazzle Mouse. Put him in your notes. He would say there's Monarch, who the players have met. I don't know if you remember him or not. He was the one who was leading the field force of the cute little devils and demons that you guys found. This dude.
I thought Monarch was the one who we saw on the communicator of the leader of that roving band of demons.
Yes. He's like the military. He's the military commander. So yes, that would make sense that he would have been giving commands to the field force. Yes.
And then there should be one more.
Yes. And the last one is Betty Boost.
Oh. She is a leader in the Pink Power Force?
Yes.
And here I thought we just came across a party.
I mean, she's like pink.
He is definitely pink. So the idea being, we all have like a day job, but the day job also facilitates in the Pink Power Force. So, Monarch, as we discussed, is the military. Litzia is more about psychic. She gets into people's minds. She gets into dreams, things of that nature. She's a mentalist. Betty Boost is involved in doing tours and doing like publicity and like singing and talk shows and things of that nature.
What are you? Are you like a boyfriend for hire?
So, and he gives a big old grin. And he goes, he goes, I do sexy stuff. And
Juniper goes, I don't think you do.
he says, there's a demon devil, out of character. What do you call a place that people can go and it's like a neutral meeting ground?
We were on different wavelengths.
Sorry, yeah.
A demilitarized zone?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's a good point. There's like there's a demilitarized zone, and like it has entertainment spots in it. So like whenever you're gassed, she runs the restaurant / like bar side of it, and then I run like there are concubines and escorts and clothing optional things, and I kind of watch over that part of it.
Is that
No,
why
no,
you
we're
only
the
wear
help.
hair on your elbows?
I don't
Kyle,
think
our
he
goddamn
wears-
snowman keeps going off over and over again.
It does. I'll probably have to turn it off at some point.
I
Every
don't
time a
think
car
he
passes.
wears hair on his elbows. I think he just
Well, look at it. It's so perfectly, unless he cuts it like that. Why would you only keep your elbows warm? Doesn't make
I'm
sense.
more shocked at the fact that he just admitted to being a help pimp.
What is Darknear's role in your organization?
Infiltration, stealth, spying, and occasionally assassination.
You don't say.
What reason would your group have had to assassinate the Princess Echodio of Canada?
Not for. So. Oh, we definitely. Okay, now that he hears that name, he goes, the princess is in the soul cycle. Oh, I don't think I told you about that. So the hallucination part of it is called the soul cycle because we put the souls in there and they're kind of just in there forever, and so we called it the soul cycle. I didn't make the connection. Your princess is in the soul cycle, 100%.
Seems like we've got to get her out.
Your Darknear murdered my princess and took her soul into your cycle.
Probably to make some kind of warrior or to get memories or information out of her or something like that. Or remove her from the battlefield. Not typically, always, we only assassinate devils and demons that are evil, which is 99.9999999% of them, as you made the case earlier. So, yes, as far as we knew, she came in, she was dead, we put her in the soul cycle. You know what I mean? Like, that's as far as we knew.
So you could get us her soul now, then. You could go retrieve my son and his princess's soul.
We cannot, if there's not a vessel to put them in, they're kind of stuck in the soul cycle until we have a way to exorcise them, I guess would be a good word. Like,
What would be an adequate vessel? We will get you a vessel if you get us the souls.
My princess's body is being maintained by the priests.
If you can get bodies, 100%, we could try to put souls in them. It would be.
What do you mean try? This sounds like something you do on the regular.
No, we don't put bodies. So we send soulless bodies out. We keep the souls in the soul cycle. So we 100% do not. We take souls out of things when they're dead. We don't put souls back into things because they're dead. So if any of you have reincarnate, revivify, raise dead, anything like that, maybe, yeah, 100% that could work. Because, like, once they're in the soul cycle, it's paused. You know what I mean? Like, the time. So if we got them, even if they've been in the soul cycle for 100 years, that doesn't matter. What matters is the time they were dead until they were put into the soul cycle. That's the time that matters for your spell. The soul cycle is basically like a gentle repose, or what's the other one?
Revivify?
No, the one that puts a pause on it. Gentle repose and
oh God, what was it?
spare the dying.
Isn't it
Spare the dying.
just gentle
No,
repose?
spare the dying just stabilizes. It doesn't.
Okay, not spare the
Yeah,
dying.
it's just gentle repose that does
Gentle
that.
repose, yes. So the soul cycle acts like a gentle repose. So, provided, you had the revivify, raise dead, resurrection, whatever the case may be. We could possibly put bodies and souls back together, maybe. I don't know.
We would need to bring the body to the soul cycle. There is no way to remove the soul from this device without a vessel.
Now, here's the thing. You keep talking about how you have the body, but 100% when she brought... Not right then, but later on, we gotta drow Princess Body later on.
Azura's eyes widen, and his grip on his sword goes white knuckle.
Juniper, like, immediately goes behind him and just, like, hold on to him.
You stole the body of my
Not you! Stop
princess?
saying you! It wasn't me! Stop
Your
saying
organization!
Darknear...
Do not remove yourself from responsibility of the acts of your organization.
Darknear must have went back for the body at a later time, because yes, we 100% have an elf drow princess in the pink power force right now.
If we were,
Azura's
could
having
you
an
give us?
aneurysm.
Could you give us back the original bodies that you have morphed into soldiers, as you say?
Yeah, that is, yeah, if you have the spells and the magical components and the arcana that is necessary, yeah, then you could have the body and we have the soul and we can, we can see what we do. We've never done it.
Then you're coming with me. Let's go.
To where?
Back to our tank and then to your headquarters.
I will certainly come with you with the tank. For the headquarters...
And I say, you and your people
Maybe-
have done a wrong, and you need to fix it.
No, I agree. What I'm saying is, if there's evil within it, they might just kill you while we're there. That's why I want to suss out who's the evil and who's not.
Our party can defend ourselves, and we couldn't care less about your organization's treachery.
If the entire organization is against us, I do not know that we would survive.
If the entire organization is against us, we'll make sure it does not survive.
Not if we die in the attempt.
We know that at least 50% of the organization is not corrupted. We know of Jimmy Dazzle, we know of Litzia, and I guess we have strong reason to believe Guinevere Gas, but we do not know.
Guys, do you think this is her plot to have us help destroy their organization?
I couldn't care less about the organization. I just want my son back.
I understand that. But what
You
if
know,
this is
when
all
you say her, who do you refer to?
her? I want to call her Azrael, but I know it's not
Zarya.
Oh, Daria.
Zariel.
Gotta love having
Do
people.
you believe that Zariel is influencing Darknear and Guinevere Gas to draw our ire?
I think that it's possible. We've survived too long. She could have come and squashed us at any point.
Well, she's trying to get our attention. She's doing good, because I'm about to slaughter her the second I see her.
Juniper, please roll insight.
Can I give her the help action by helping her reason out this line of thought?
Yes, 100%.
'Cause I'm really bad at this. Oh, God.
I mean,
Oh my
don't get me
god!
wrong.
Yeah, you're really stuck on it. I will let anybody who's not Azra or Juniper, because they just did that, also try insight. And if you want to figure out who gives who the help action, you can.
I'll just take that nat 20.
Okay. I was about to roll it, but fuck it, never mind.
Okay, yes, on a nat 20, Jess, the player / Juniper, 100% saw through Kyle's plans. Yes. You get this sense, you would get the idea that, that Darknear is most likely working for Zariel, and that Zariel has been trying to get rid of the Pink Power Force for a long time, and that if she could get you guys onto the Pink Power Force's trail and tracks and take them down, that's one less force that Zariel has to worry about. So you guys destroying the Pink Power Force would play right into Zariel's hands.
So we need to get our people back, figure this out, strengthen the power force.
Well, Romeo has to tell you guys that, because
Yeah.
Romeo's the only one that had that insight. Technically.
Romeo, Romeo, where art thou,
Romeo,
Romeo?
you had the insight that Juniper was right. So,
Yeah,
however you want to deal with that or say
Romeo's
it.
aware he had that insight.
God.
So, maybe...
And he will tell the party. He will say, after pondering it deeply, he will say, it is very fair to assume that, at bare minimum, Darknir is working for Zariel to eliminate the Pink Power Force. So we should not do anything that will end the organization.
I think that perhaps with Jimmy's help, he can help us return what we've lost, and maybe we could help Jimmy in return, and maybe he could help us get rid of Zariel.
Well, I think no matter what we do, step one is to get back to our tank. And Jimmy is coming with us. So why don't we go back to the boat and continue on our path towards our allies and means of transport?
Well, are you
What
guys
is-
going... You guys were really close to getting to the floating fortress, the wrecked fortress, but if you guys want to go back, you'll 100%.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood the recap. I thought we were on the way back from
Oh,
the...
No,
you are
we
on the
haven't
way.
acquired the adamantine
You
rods
haven't
yet.
gotten the adamantine rods for Bell yet.
No, we just got done talking to the hell monstrosity Lovecraft abomination.
Azra also has the thought, I think, 14 intelligence, he's decently smart. If this is true, this means that Zariel is much more aware of our actions than we originally expected. Which means we need to move. I agree with Romeo. Jimmy, you are coming with us.
Happy to. More than happy to. Jimmy Dazzle, at your service.
That's enough of that, I think.
You know,
Can't
there's...
help who I am, man.
You know, there's someone whom I think you would get along with.
Who's that?
And she summons Haruman.
No, Harwood would not get along with him. He would say, no, that's... How did one of Zariel's... The Hound of Zariel get here? Good God, no.
We have a little inside man ourselves. Kyle, I told you you could control him from now on since you say I don't play him evil enough.
No, I was not... That was just like a joking threat, but keep it
I mean,
evil.
once you do it enough, it becomes not a joke.
Okay, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. So
No, it's okay. You can control Haruman. It's fine. Well, his voice, not his body. His body is mine.
He would say,
Oh
he would look at this infernal creature, because he doesn't know what's going on, and he would be like, fellow infernal one, I am Haruman, second to Zariel. You will help me escape these mortals, will you not?
Jimmy, this creature is beholden to us and to Juniper's will.
Yeah.
You have no reason to obey him.
He's got a bit of a leash on him.
Would you like to stab him?
Oh yeah. Feel free. He can still feel pain. He just can't die.
Jimmy would be like, he is still an evil demon, correct?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Tremendously so.
Okay, Jimmy Dazzle would be like, ha ha, and pull out a rapier from you don't know where, and just stab into Haruman and be like, take that, Zariel's fiend!
You just hear Bottom laughing from the ground from his other attempts.
You would just see Haruman's like face turn really angry and in pain, and then disappear. And then Juniper would be like, "But don't worry." And then, ta-da! He's just back.
You fool! You dare betray Zariel? I will take you down for this, puny little horned.
That's
friend.
enough. No more talking for you. Bakram, would you like to stab him now?
No, but he does get back up, kind of does a little bit of a stretch, kind of like a really just, I don't want to say flamboyant, but just, he's very extra. He's limbering up, he's stretching, and he just goes for a bitch slap.
Haruman
You
disappears.
have one hit point, and so he does go away.
Thank you, that was...
It can
it's always
be. It can be therapeutic. I think that over time, we can change him.
I can't kill him like I'm supposed to, but I can still torture him. So you know what? That's good enough for me.
Juniper locks up at the word of torture, and she's like, torture isn't good. We're teaching him a lesson.
Azra decides not to comment on the particular hypocrisy of that.
We're all a little
That's
hypocritical.
fun.
So let me ask you, is it all right if my girlfriend Tiara goes? She doesn't have to come with us, correct?
Does Tiara have any skills?
Will Tiara be safe traveling on her own?
That's what I was just thinking.
It's strange that these things dragged you off but left her. What's up with that? I mean, if it was me, I'd probably take her. She's pretty.
They probably, well, one, because devil versus demon, I mean, blood war, but two, they probably knew who I was. I mean, I'm not famous, but I'm pretty famous.
My God.
If Tiara is not safe traveling on her own, she is welcome to come with us.
That would be great. Yes, okay, thank you.
Also, if she would like a little vacation, my parents have made the cutest little cult. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't say cult.
Oh no, we've heard of your parents. You've been taking in good demon devils. Yes.
Of course. We don't discriminate unless you torture and murder and stuff and don't want to change.
I don't think
Yeah.
that's considered discrimination at that point. It's
Yes,
not.
my organization and your family have a great deal in common.
Yeah. We like to spread our wings wherever we go, bringing the word of Ilmater, you know. Live, laugh, lovin'.
Yeah, so 100% Tiara and Jimmy Dazzle will be NPCs and come with you. They won't be doing combat or anything, but they will come with you.
Unless there's some kind of sexy dancing that he wants to do.
Yes, if you need Jimmy Dazzle to do a sexual-based performance check, he will.
We may
Honest to
need a
God,
distraction.
I feel like I would probably still be better at a sexual-based performance check than Jimmy Dazzle.
He looks like the type of guy to wear a merkin.
What is your performance modifier?
13.
Oh,
Plus 13?
Plus 13.
Bards, my man.
His regular performance is a plus 10, but his sexual performance is a plus 15. So.
You just made
I
that
feel
up.
like, yeah, that's definitely hey, Max, guess
Well,
what?
here's a question. Are we using sex as a charisma-based performance check or a constitution-based performance?
Well, this isn't the actual act of sex. If it was the act of sex, then it would probably be something
Oh,
like
this is just like strip teasing and stuff.
Yeah,
no.
this is like a sexual dance or a strip tease, yes. Or like
I
or
still
like,
think pole dancing is a strength-based performance check.
I don't know. That'd be Dex. All right.
Have you ever done pole dancing? You've got to have that strength.
Yeah,
by
it
now.
is definitely a sport.
Holding your entire body up by your core and your upper arms.
Holding yourself up by just your feet.
Yeah,
Guys, I can't even do a pull-up. You're talking about stuff I have no concept of.
it's hard. So yeah, we head back to the barge with Jimmy and Tiara and Joe.
Alright. And Captain Crinjack will be like, ahoy, you bring back extra mateys, I see. Arr.
We do. They are allies of ours. Is carrying them a difficulty for you or your ship?
Oh, not at all. It's anything for Belle.
Lovely. Thank you for your consideration. I believe we need to be on our way.
Yes. So, were you guys going to the wrecked flying fortress, or were you turning around?
Flying Fortress first.
Flying
Yeah,
Fortress.
To the direct flying fortress.
Okay.
Yeah. I just misunderstood, my bad.
Okay.
Does anyone in the party have locate object by chance?
I don't believe I do, but I'll check.
No, I think that's
No,
my
I don't.
crew.
And Eris doesn't either, I assume?
No.
I don't think I even have access to it unless it's in my cleric spells.
Speaking of Eris, Gray, roll me a perception check.
Ruh-roh.
Could I choose to fail it?
You could choose to fail.
What?
I'm kidding. No.
Well, I can use locate object, but I need a long rest
16.
to swap it out.
Okay. You notice that Jimmy's giving you an odd look as you're on the boat now.
Oh, are you still in disguise?
Oh, I think so. Can I help? But I don't think Eris
If
is
you're
gonna-
still in disguise, then no odd look. He would only give the odd look to an owl. If you are still a demon, he would not give you an. Well, he'd be like, "Why do you have a demon with you?" But no, he wouldn't, because he believes demons, devils, and humanoids can work together. So he wouldn't give you a second look.
I think that Eris wouldn't be still disguised. There'd be no point.
What? Say that again.
I think Eris wouldn't be disguised. There wouldn't be a point to it.
Okay, then yeah, he would be giving you an odd look. You would notice it on your 16.
Okay. I would mind message him and be like, "Can I help you?"
Neat trick there. Yeah. Sorry for staring. It's not often we get Owlin. By the way, Owlin is the canon name now.
Yeah.
It was Owlfolk before.
Strixhaven. Yeah.
Yes. So you would say we don't often get Owlin down here, and so it just. Do you perhaps have family who have recently deceased, or who?
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Or who would be in hell for some reason. Do you have any family who did evil deeds, or have died, or anything of that nature?
Yes.
And he names off, he says... No memento por favor.
God fuck me. Oh my god. This character moment that I was not prepared for.
He says, do you know Barnaby, Stella, or Teeny?
Yeah.
Are they like uncle, aunt, cousin, or like grandfather, grandmother, uncle, you know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, how are you related?
Oh, that's my auntie and my uncle.
Wait, Teeny?
I'm gonna need deception on that, Eris.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, god fucking damn it. Okay. It's
Okay, now he's gonna roll insight.
Can I get inspiration?
No, it's just you. You're having this telepathic.
No.
He got a nat 20, and so he
God
instantly knows he's lying. He's like, if we're gonna work together, there's no need to lie to me.
Okay.
He did really loud in your head, by the way. He is
Okay.
like.
Okay, do you want the fucking truth? That's my mom and my dad. What about them?
Wait, Teeny is your dad?
No,
Teeny
Teeny's
is my brother.
Her brother.
Yeah.
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 Barnaby's her dad, and Stella's her mom. Yeah. He would say, "Oh, okay. Well, then you'll be happy to know that the Pink Power Force has made them an ally, and they have they've been doing odd jobs and stuff for us around Avernus. And so
Aw, shit.
some kind of an agreement, and so
You'll
even though they're not
be
even their devils, it's worked out really well.
They're devils?
No, I said they're not. I said even though they're not demons or devils, we've worked out an accord.
Juniper would be like, you might...
No, this is only in Eris's head.
Oh.
It's telepathic.
This is telepathic, because Eris made it so.
Remember, they helped to sink the city. So they could be part of the trouble right there.
What deals did my parents make with you guys?
They guard the entrance from any riffraff to come in and out of the main headquarters. They keep an eye out by flying around, and they keep their ear to the ground, and they try to find out if there's any, because they're also mortals. They tell us if there's any souls that we could take. That so it's kind of like listening out among the mortals, and we know they had ties to Elturel, and so things of that nature.
I think that you should. You're one of the 8. I think that's another part of the bad things that are going on in your organization.
You think your family is evil?
Yes, they're part of the reason Elturel fell.
He drops the telepathy, and he looks at the rest of the group, and he goes, he looks at the rest of the group and he points at Eris and he goes, "Did you know her family is evil?"
No, actually, I did not.
Say,
Asra's gonna look
Juniper
over
looks
him.
and she's like, I could tell at least the parents were. I don't think her brother was. But definitely
Did
her
you
parents.
know members of your organization were evil?
That's the
Oh.
problem, Azra. They've been working for my organization.
Yes, they attempted to kill a fair number of us. They succeeded in killing one of us.
So he would say, "Oh, that would have been before they joined us, but I believe so anyway. How long ago did that happen?"
Seems like just yesterday.
It would have been a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I don't believe this is information you are entitled to unless Eris herself is comfortable speaking of it.
Me and her were just talking, but yes, Eris, can we talk out loud now?
Sure.
I like how he asked permission after dropping.
Yeah.
I know. Like, if we didn't know, that would so be blowing up her spot.
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah. Eris would just like be like, "You're a fucking cunt, bitch. I hate you." Like I'm done talking to you.
Azra is totally in favor of Eris not talking to him anymore.
I apologize. It was shock, and I wanted to make sure that if your family was evil, that we were all on the same page, and that they are probably in league with Darknir and Azrael.
Well, what I would think
Zariel.
is...
Ariel. I looked right at Azra, and that's why I said it. 'Cause I said, it's not even a Max thing. I was looking at Azra when it happened.
Oh, sorry, gotta take this 1 second. You guys can continue on.
So yes, I think your family. I apologize, Aulin, Eris. I think your family is in league with Darknir and Zariel.
Yeah, I was getting to that before you fucking decided to tell everybody that we're having this conversation.
You, Eris, you get the sense that he's not too bright, and so
Yeah.
Eris is like, I already got that sense, thanks.
Yeah.
no need to roll insight on that one.
Yeah. Like, yeah. My family's probably another part of corruption in your organization.
Okay,
So
well,
that's fun.
we know two then. We know two of the bad ones. Good.
It's gonna be a family reunion, guys, when we get there because they're guarding the headquarters of the Pink Power Force.
I will be delighted in acquiring vengeance not only for my princess, but also for Randolph.
Upon you saying the word Randolph, he'd go, Randolph Linlin.
For fuck's sake.
Say, Juniper's eyes would get really small and be like, what about Randolph?
He's in the Soul Cycle as well.
Say, Juniper
You're
punches
kidding.
him in the face.
He takes it.
Oh,
And Jimmy goes, is there no one soul who was safe from your clutches?
No, it's that if they're dead here. Okay, would you rather have your friend tortured by Asmodeus or Zariel, because that's what would have happened, or would you rather living in a paradise?
Define paradise.
Azra's gonna stop him.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Kyle, but we cast a Speak with Dead spell on Randolph.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we spoke with him and learned that he was in the Celestial Planes. Am I correct?
He believed himself
Oh
to
my
be in the
god!
Oh.
You
So
motherfucker.
Azra's gonna look at, like, putting this together, Azra looks at Jimmy. Are you aware that this creation of yours, the soul cycle, has, as one of its primary effects, the result of, because it causes people to believe they are in paradise, they will refuse resurrection, and will instead stay in this pretty lie that you have concocted for them?
I am not positive as to whether certain revivify, resurrection, etc. spells on a regular basis would even work in Avernus, but it is possible that he was beyond reach, and that's why he had already entered into the soul cycle.
That is not true. Eris spoke to him. He was not beyond reach. She goes to deck him again.
I think Azra's gonna stop her this time.
What I will say is,
Oh, I was about to say,
you make a valid point that because we, like I said, mortals being on Avernus was not a normal thing. So we typically gather a soul once it gets to Avernus, which would be beyond the point of revivify. So we would only, and you think about it, usually if you're in Avernus, you're a bad soul, you're evil. So we are taking an evil person and we are using them for
Jimmy?
good.
I don't believe anyone here is interested in listening to your justifications.
You were asking.
Juniper tries to kick him as Azra has held her back.
Juniper, I do not think this is productive.
But it makes me feel so good.
No,
I know it does.
He will step up. He will step up and say, "Azra, you can let her go. Juniper, you may hit me as much as you want." It seems.
Okay, good. This is on you now.
I mean, don't kill me, but yes, beat me up.
She might.
If you die, your soul will just go into the soul cycle.
No, because I'm the devil. If I
Smacks
die
him
in
up.
Avernus, I am dead and I stop existing. So.
You die in the game, you die in real life.
So, I think what it is, I think there's two gaps. I think you're right. I think there's gaps in our plan and gaps in our process. I think you're 100% right. Now, I don't know if that gap was on purpose or if it was an oversight. We did not previously suck souls of mortals that were in Avernus, because there were no mortals in Avernus. We would suck souls that were in Avernus that had come from the material plane or what have you. What I think is, the other thing I would say is, he could have been sucked into the soul. We might want to put a pause. So a person dies, we give like 3 days or 5 days or whatever it is, and then they enter the soul cycle. Because I think what happens is, if we get them in the soul cycle too soon, like you say, they think they're in paradise, they don't want to be revivified. So maybe you're right. Maybe there should be changes to our organization.
There are too many gaps in our knowledge of this monstrous device of yours. On its range, its ability to collect souls. I want you to understand that this act of manipulating and holding souls is, in itself, monstrous.
But I will say, this is not an excuse, but think about it this way. If I had not, your friend Randolph would be with Zariel being tortured by Zariel or Asmodeus.
If you had not, our friend Randolph would have been resurrected.
If the resurrection had succeeded.
What reason have you to believe that it wouldn't?
We're in Avernus. Zariel can stop things. So the powers of Asmodeus and Zariel in this realm are nigh omnipotence.
Can I roll a religion check to see if I've ever heard anything like that? Because that's the first me as a player is hearing about this.
Yeah, I'm also going to do that.
I will say, obviously Kyle homebrewed all of this and it's all made up, so there is that.
Valid.
Oh, you piece of shit! That was a 20.
May I guidance myself for this, Kyle?
Yes.
It stopped on the edge of the screen. It rolled back to 2.
Jesus Christ.
It
None of
rolled
us know
back
shit
to 2.
about
We all saw.
anything.
I will say Romeo on a 12 can know a little thing, which is that if you die on the mortal realm, if you die on the material plane, and your soul goes to the celestial realm or the infernal realm or whatever, revivifying stuff acts completely normally, no problem, no problems. If you are in Avernus when you die, it becomes trickier, and it's kind of like I just said, when a devil dies in Avernus, they're dead for real. And so it makes revivify, resurrection, raise dead, it makes them harder.
I
and more
thought that
difficult.
you had said
And
in the
they're-
past they just got recycled into a new soldier.
What?
I thought you said in the past that when they died, they just recycled into a new soldier.
Not the soul, just the body.
Wait, are you talking about the soul cycle, or are you talking about devils?
When
The
a fiend dies in Avernus, I believe their energy, some of their energy gets recycled into a Lemure
Yes.
that exists kind of the river Styx, but their consciousness, their being, ceases to exist.
I guess I'm just
Yes.
confused because you said that they pretty much their soul went on into a new body to continue being soldiers for one side or the other.
Yes.
So that is the case if they die in the material plane. So like Thavius Creed died, and he came back as the creature you saw. But if in Avernus that is not the case. If and it's true if it's like a tiefling would behave the way a mortal would because they're mortal. But devils specifically, if they die in Avernus, they are dead for real, and a portion of them is recycled into the process.
The souls act more as batteries than personalities.
Precisely.
As far as this goes, as no one has had to roll checks according to okay, you guys have seen based on 12, you wouldn't know how it would react to certain things, but you have noticed that magic does not work the same way. You've noticed that Bakram, you haven't described Bakram, but you would notice that your celestial magic comes out fiery instead of light sometimes. We have discussed things where your spells come out more infernal in nature than they should. So
He'd still be okay with that. He knows where he's at. He knows what he's here to do.
so
He doesn't like it, but he's aware of it.
Yeah, there was something. No. Would all of you roll? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the other two people could still roll religion if they wanted to.
Yeah,
but
how is
and
Gallus
Derek-
doing? You've been awful quiet this session.
It's probably asleep, knowing Gallus.
Is it relating to Faith Fiend or Undead?
Yes.
He is sleepy boy.
It sounds like Chris is asleep.
16.
Wait, is he actually? I thought you were just being mean.
No, he's not answering.
It's
So he's
quite possible that he's asleep.
Say, hurry up and move in with him so you can punch him every time he falls asleep.
Will do.
Yes, on a religion of 16. You've heard in your sorcerer type studies, you've heard of cases where there's basically divine intervention, where if you die in a realm, the realm's owner can fuck shit up, and they can delay, stop, or intervene in certain acts, including resurrection, revivify, things of that nature. So there is devil divine intervention within Avernus.
Okay. That's stupid. Okay, I'd communicate that with the party.
This is new information to me.
That's the beauty of a blood war.
Even more reason for us to remove Zarya.
Yep, absolutely agree.
I think
All right, and so the boat sails onwards.
Uncomfortable silence.
I actually did not expect Azra to say the name Randolph at that moment. That completely threw me for a loop.
Yeah, we're like, fuck you, Kyle.
I mean, Randolph was literally killed by Eris's family.
Yeah.
And also Randolph's family. So,
Yeah.
It only kind of, caused the one cleric to go into a deep depression.
Ryder was almost killed by Eris and Randolph's families.
Yeah.
Okay, so, we arrive.
Maybe
Now,
Ryder
Trevor-
is also in the soul cycle. Oh my fucking god,
Do
this
you
is
want to
horrible.
ask? Do you want to ask, Eris?
I don't!
Do
I really
you
don't!
want to ask, Eris?
I'll ask. Wait, but Gallus is here. I'll wait till Gallus is here to ask.
Oh my god.
We need character development, so I will wait.
This surprises Azra, I think, because they're taking a rather impressive quantity of souls. But then again, we know that Zariel is aware of them and is actively trying to destroy them.
Which is perfectly fine, because, to be honest, we're doing the same, so tit for tat.
Yeah, but if Zariel knows about our movements to the point where she can, actively hunt down those close to us, then we are in a great deal more trouble than we thought we were.
Okay, so, a towering wreck rises from the scorched, pelted giant sword blade tilted to a 20-degree angle and partly buried underground. Much of its exposed hull is rusted and torn asunder. Hot wind screams as it tears through the hollow structure, and 6 giant vultures circle high above it.
I've said it before, but I'll say it again. You all take me to the nicest places.
Any map?
There will be. I just need to know where you're approaching from.
Is this the? Do we make it there in the same day, or would we get long rests or anything like that?
Oh, you were really close at that point. So
Oh, okay. No problem. Just didn't know what was up.
So I need to know. You have found the flying fortress that's like crashed into the mountain. Do you approach from the north, south, east, or west? Because I need to know what part of the map to show you. Basically.
That's a difficult question for us to answer
South.
without
Like it
knowing
doesn't.
what it looks like.
Yeah, okay. I will describe it then.
I mean, I guess we're approaching from the riverbank, whichever direction that's in.
Yes, excellent point. Thank you. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay.
We're not gonna like circle around the wreck to go from a different direction.
Or will we?
We're not though.
Mm-hmm.
I've been told it's abandoned, so while there's still the air of caution, it's not like we're going in knowing, hey, we might need to breach and clear. We're just like, hey, watch your back.
Right.
You can see the river down there. Let me put the tokens on.
Oh, this is interesting. Is this like debris from the wreckage?
What part?
Oh,
That's inside the wreckage.
Oh, we're just
Oh.
straight up going into a hole in this.
No, here's the thing. From the outside, you guys are down here, basically. You can see that it's been torn apart, and so there is no hull or outside to this part of the ship. This part is completely exposed to the elements.
So we have to climb our way inside?
Basically. Yes.
Hey, we all know how good we are at that.
More climbing challenges, Kyle?
No. It doesn't have to be climbing. This one here, because it's inside the mountain, you can literally walk up to it.
Fantastic. I love the idea of just walking the fuck up.
You just have to walk up a mountain. You know what I mean? That's all. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
that
all.
That's all.
Not like a hill. You know what I mean? You have to walk up a hill. You know what I mean? Like, it's not...
You've gotta know that mountain and hill mean two different things, my man.
Not in Kansas. The highest point in Kansas is called Mount Sunflower. It's a glorified fucking hill.
Okay, Wyatt, we both know that Kansas doesn't count. And by any metric, Kansas doesn't count.
What I
You're
will
right.
say
Why do you think I'm trying to leave so quick?
The quote-unquote vultures I mentioned look like this.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
joy.
a whole rock.
Aw, they're so cute.
Yeah, they're broad. There are 6 of them.
That thing gets close.
Yeah, that's a whole
I'm cutting it.
Oh
in half.
god.
Okay, guys, I have an idea.
Is it that I shoot eldritch blasts at the rocks until they all die?
No, it's clearly she
No.
wants to turn into a sexy female Vrock.
Yes,
Always.
exactly. Kyle understands me. Oh my god.
I was
hate
gonna
it.
go with it until they die, but that works.
Eris, I did
Yeah.
not expect to need to have this safe sex talk with anyone while we were on this journey. But I need you
Okay.
to know that there are more STDs in that creature than in the entirety of Baldur's Gate.
That's
And
okay.
that's saying something.
I heard they also might have chlamydia.
I'm pretty sure they might have a couple we haven't heard of yet.
Chlamydia is the least of what those things have.
I've seen like this little koala bear just fucking spreading that shit everywhere in fucking Baldur's Gate.
Nice, Vrock.
Just doing that. Anyways, I'm not gonna fuck them, but I'm gonna like you know, get them to leave the area.
Never say never.
And then... I already turned one down. I think I forgot what his name was.
So the boat is down here. I'd say there's like 15 feet of walking until you get there. That's what it is. That's what I should say. It is full on a mountain, but where the river meets the mountain and goes like under the mountain, the boat meets it, and so the walking is about a 15-foot hill of the mountain. There you go. That's what it is.
So we're not cresting the entire mountaintop.
No.
Okay. I'm still of the opinion that I should just start sniping some frogs.
Maybe we could pull them off one by one.
I was gonna say maybe we could scare them away with something, but I don't know what would.
A really ugly Varrock woman.
God.
Well-
do we know if rocks are tough? Because I remember them dying pretty quickly at the bathysphere place.
Let me look. Well, that they were also fighting like bone devils and stuff like that.
Sure.
Let me look. Have you guys fought a Vrock? I know you made friend with one because you met Benjamin the Vrock Johnson, or Benjamin the Vrock. And so, they are decently strong. Yes.
You don't fuck with the
No,
rock.
they're also large.
Oh.
These guys go to the gym.
Huh.
They're swole.
Okay. Suddenly, my plan doesn't seem as viable. Let me rethink this.
Eris, time for you to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sextuplet did.
Let's see here.
Okay.
Channel Divinity. I got a lot of Channel Divinities. What one am I looking for? That one. 30 feet.
If they're that big, I think Eris can take that came out wrong. If they're like that, if they're like that, it's like I'd rather we not fight that personally, and also I'm almost out of my spell slots, so.
Let me
yeah.
see something. Oh yeah, that's. Oh, never mind. Okay, it might still be viable. We'll see. We'll see.
You guys could also enter. They're at the top of the rack. If you guys wanted to try, as you know from the other one that you saw at the gas station, you could try entering through one of the ports at the bottom. And this one is not active. On that one, you would have taken like fire and necrotic damage from trying to go through it, but this one's not active, so you could try going in through one of the ports at the bottom.
That may not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I think discretion might be the better part of valor on this one.
Getting to the rocks where they wouldn't have the benefit of higher ground on us would likely be advantageous for a lot of reasons. Also, Eris, you mentioned that you were low on spell slots. Can we assume that's the same? That the same is true for Romeo as well?
Low is a strong word.
Okay.
I have more than half of my spell slots available. I've got all of my 5th levels, one of my 4th, so...
1, 2...
Okay.
He wasn't here last session, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I got 6 slots available to me right now, and most of them are higher level, so we'll be alright.
Yeah, let's just proceed carefully then.
I'll
Which way?
save it mostly for healing, just...
Azra is going to recommend that we go through those vents at the bottom, the same ones that Juniper and Haruman saw before on the other flying fortress.
Okay.
Alright.
Are there any objections to that?
Nope.
No.
Honestly, by the time you say it out loud, I'm probably already on my way there.
Eris, are you wearing the bracers of defense?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Just wanted to make sure because that is something in the party loot.
I do have that. Oh, that's...
When was the last time we went to a market, by the way?
That was the Emporium, the Wandering
Emporium.
Emporium, where Haruman
Oh.
ran wild.
Okay. I should have gotten armor at that point because I need it.
Aren't you like a wizard?
I am a sorcerer, but I multi-class into
Oh, and a blood hunter, yeah.
Blood Hunter, yeah,
Yeah, you could wear light armor.
and medium armor. And
Well, I believe you cannot fly if you're wearing medium armor. At least in the actual Owlin race says you cannot fly while wearing medium armor. The
That
new
is
one.
correct. The one that was published in Strixhaven.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you are going around to the side to find the ports, we'll say that's over here. You are in the ports. I don't have like maps for the lower decks, so
Okay.
it's theater of the mind unless combat happens. So you are crawling through the vents. Luckily, none of you are like large or big or anything like that, so you're fine. As you're going, though, you start to climb over sticky substances.
Don't like that.
Joy.
Your hands are... At first, it's only like not even an inch. Like, it's literally just one layer. But as you get deeper into the belly of the ship, you start to, like, eventually your whole hand is submerged as you are crawling on hands and knees through, and you're just now crawling through this sticky gunk.
I hate that for us.
In the name of the saints.
This is a Friday
Is-
night for me.
Eris,
Okie
though.
dokie,
It's
Eris.
okay.
Is there a kind of check we make to like identify this substance? Is it
Yeah,
like
if you want to
some
give
kind
me
of
a
an
nature,
ichor or some fuel?
you can give me a nature check.
Give it a shot.
Can my homunculus give me the help action on the nature check?
I don't think so.
I don't
Is
think
it
so
really-
either. That's bullshit. But I will guidance myself.
Is it relating to Fae Fiend or Undead?
It is not.
Aw,
It doesn't matter because I rolled a 2.
Ooh. Not too
That's
bad.
fun.
Fucking god,
Hey.
Ray.
Okay, so on a nat 20, Eris, several creatures definitely secrete like a mucus in order to either scare off predators or catch prey, or catch predators, I guess. So on a nat 20, this is definitely not part of the ship. This is something that is living in the ship and living in these ports and living in these abandoned ship, in these vents. Vents was what I was looking for. And so there's something in here secreting goo. I
Great.
don't. Oh, you would think it's some kind of slug or snail-like creature.
Eris would say nothing to the party. Because then we would freak out or something.
All right.
Okay.
So you need
Everyone remain alert. We don't know what we don't know what this mucus is.
We don't know what
Oh,
cunt this is.
on a 4, you think it's part of the ship, Azra? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, honestly, Azra figures it could either be something that inhabited the ship. It could be some kind of byproduct of the ship itself, maybe like the souls that it burns for fuel, like solidify into this acrid mass. Who knows?
Yeah.
Azra wasn't an engineer on the material plane, much less in Avernus.
You guys start to come along, and now you see bones also inside the sticky goo. And you see a skull.
This is becoming more problematic as time
Yeah,
goes
you
on.
see a skull inside the icky goo.
I would like to establish that Azra is going first. This is less than ideal. Azra's gonna like look at the skull. Is it a humanoid skull or are there devil skulls?
Devils do have skulls. Roll me a nature check.
Man. Oh hey.
Yes.
Oh hey.
There you go, dirty 20. Some of the skulls appear to be animal in nature, like rats or rodents, but like obviously infernal rats or rodents.
Fiendish rats and rodents.
Yes, but there are some humanoid skulls as well.
Hmm.
Whatever is creating this mucus has been consuming creatures. Again, keep your wits about you.
But not their bones. Interesting.
Are the bones clean?
No, they are also sticky as fuck.
Are there
No, I mean, there's no like meat or marrow
Oh, yeah, there's
left
no
anywhere
meat.
on
There's
them.
no meat.
are there bite marks, or does it look like it was dissolved?
Oh, definitely. The bones don't look dissolved, so you wouldn't be able to tell now there are no bite marks. They are completely clean and shiny and like.
Well, that's what I
brand
meant.
new-
The
Oh yeah. Yes.
if there's no bite marks, that means they didn't pick the meat off. They somehow
Yes.
digested it.
Yes,
Oh,
they
God.
are. They are the shiniest, other than they covered in goo. They are the shiniest, cleanest, nicest bones you've ever seen.
Is it a gelatinous cube?
If so, we're all knee deep in it, and this is very bad.
I'm going to mind message Azra what I got from my nat 20.
Which is that you know this is the leavings of some creature, right?
Yeah.
Specifically,
Like a
squid.
slug or a snail?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
So he
I
doesn't
just said
freak
squid. I
out.
didn't mean to say squid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Azra's gonna nod. Do I have the capacity to respond back telepathically?
No, it's the telepathy that Eris uses is like you hear it in your mind, but you don't respond like in
Gotcha.
your mind.
It's
You
just
say
it's
it.
just one-way communication.
Yeah.
For the purposes on here, can you guys put yourself on the map in the order? So, like, Azra would be in the front. Let's start it here. So everybody go either equal to Azra or behind Azra. You can be 2 at a time.
What's the front
I
of
do not have
Azra?
control of my sheet or my mini.
Oh, okay.
What's the front of Azra? What point is the
Oh,
front?
sorry. This is in front of Azra.
Okay, so I would be right either besides Azra or behind him.
Eris.
You-
Eris. There we go.
Maps. Okay. And because Chris fell asleep, Jukes is here.
Fantastic.
Did I put Jukes here?
We can only move 2 abreast, so yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I stood over.
No, that's okay.
Get to your breast.
Okay.
Eris, you want to spawn me? That way there's a tank in the back of the party and in the front.
I mean, that seems wise to me personally, but that's up to y'all back there.
What's up?
Say, Eris, you want to swap with me so there's a tank at both the front and the back of the party?
I mean, not really, but sure if you want.
You guys arrive at here. I'm gonna draw something on the map, little like T shape.
Oh fuck! There's a goddamn intersection.
There's an intersection.
Yes.
So
For what it's worth, don't worry. I have charger. If it comes up front, you're good.
there, and then it opens up. Shouldn't have chose red, because there's red on this fucking map. So...
You fool!
You've fallen for the classic blunder.
Alright, there's our inside. That sounds great. Okay, cool. So, you get up to a 4-way intersection. Azra, the ooze gets deeper here. It is difficult terrain to go through this.
God, we're already crawling, so.
And you're already crawling. So it's even, your movement would be a quarter, basically.
Good God. Juniper, you and Haruman explored the other, or you through Haruman's eyes, I should say, explored the other flying fortress. I don't suppose you have any knowledge of the vent systems.
I would tell them. Also, I'd say if you want to here, we could have Haruman do it, and his movement wouldn't be,
It wouldn't be impeded.
yeah, because he can float per se.
I will say, Juniper and Harmon would not have knowledge of the vents because they couldn't go in them because Harmon would have instantly died from the necrotic coming out.
Can I make any kind of check?
I will move you to here because you had to notice that it was
Oh,
like...
yeah, you're absolutely right.
And I'll just assume the rest of the party also moved up. Okay, cool. Yes. So what are you guys doing now that you are here?
I think that sending Haruman onto scout is probably our best idea.
Yep.
Okay. Here is a Haruman.
Okay, Haruman is going
Are
to...
we inside of Lady Zariel's flying fortress, huh?
I'm going to say, Haruman, do you have any... Can you please tell us what you know of the layout here?
These are vents. Sorry, no, these are vents. I don't know. I never went through the vents. That's a shitty devil's job.
Are you telling me that you, a commander, would not have double-checked every single place and found any possible entrance for someone to get on the ship and then guarded it?
No one could get in through this. It was filled with fire and death and necrotic and souls, and no one could come up through these.
Also, we are already aware that Haruman was not the greatest commander in the world. He did come to fight us basically by himself.
As you guys are discussing this, we're gonna roll initiative because you guys, I put on the GM layer, so I have to cut you.
Would we not have gotten a passive perception check to see something coming up?
Oh, yeah, I definitely will, but they're like right near you, so it doesn't really super matter. But yeah,
Sure.
It always matters, motherfucker.
Oh boy.
When it comes to skill checks, I never roll, but when it comes to combat, I'm a god.
Oh my god.
so this is what they
Holy
look
shit.
Amazing.
Oh, what the fuck?
Like.
I don't like that.
They are a type of slugger snail that makes their carapace out of bone.
How did you get a
God, it's
-7? Is it a nat 1?
And there
What?
are 5 of them.
Oh yeah, he did roll in that one.
Oh no.
Behind us?
I knew I would need this.
Yeah, I think behind us might be not
dare
fair, so I
they.
won't do that.
Fuck you, Bakram.
No.
I mean, unless Bakram wants, I'll put one down there for Bakram to fight, sure.
Well, we're crawling, which halves our movement, and it's difficult terrain, which makes every square cost 2 squares to exit.
Can we
So
stand
can
up
only
or
move
no?
1 square per turn.
You would notice that these things are crawling at literally a snail's pace. They are the slowest things. They are really slow as well.
God, I wish I took that pushing blast.
Question. So, can we stand up or no?
No.
So does that mean that we're always going to be prone?
No, because you are, for purposes of this, prone is like you're lying down, or
Okay.
like you're not for this. For this, you're crawling, which
Whew.
is not count as prone.
Cool.
That would have sucked, though. You're right, Juniper. Thank you for checking.
Look how I don't want to be
Wait,
prone.
I think rules is written. Crawling might be prone.
I don't
but I don't think
so.
Okay. So let me get rid of the old one from the Basil scene thing. Who's the first one to roll with Romeo? So I will keep Romeo. And then everything should be better. And
Wait a minute. How do you have a -7?
Because he got a
You
nat
rolled a
1.
nat 1.
Damn. That's a hell of an. Oh my god.
well, he just made it a negative anything just to make a point. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I just got to add the bad guys.
Hmm.
We have.
Apologies, I can't stop yawning today.
No, no.
They have a -3 dex. So
Good.
That tracks.
Let's roll for that.
Wow,
Get it?
they're-
That
they-
track, because like they track. It's like.
Fuck off.
What a die. Okay.
They do not get a surprise round because of Eris's nat 20. You guys were aware that there were slugs of some kind in this tunnel. Okay. So
Also, I cannot be surprised.
okay.
Ah!
Sure.
But the rest of us could still.
Yeah.
Yes. You are up first.
I am,
Yeah, roll.
surprisingly enough. So, we're at half speed?
We're at half speed and it's difficult terrain, so we can move 1 square.
Also, these people, these two, you would notice that there was another tunnel, like, over here. So this is actually 2 paths over here. That's why there's 2 of them.
Okay. Well, Haruman, go get him. Because he's not impeded, motherfucker. Hello. Actually, yeah, I'll do that. Alright. We're going to attack. That is a dirty 20. Nice. 16 damage. Does a 13 hit?
Oh, sorry. What was the first one? The 20? Oh, yeah, 20 hits, and then the second one is a 13. That does hit.
Okay. 12. Now this is magical damage all the way through.
28 total?
Probably. Is that what I said?
Yes.
Yes. And because of my crusher feat, he's gonna move back 1 square.
You successfully move a dead body away from you.
Oh. Interesting. Cool. So Harmon was here. He moved 1, 2. He can have 10 more feet of movement. So Harmon's just going to come over here. And do I want to switch places with him? Nah, he can be a shield for a little bit. Okay.
Okay. Bakram.
Alright, so normal movement speed, it's only 1 square for us. If I dash, that'll make it 2 squares.
2 whole squares! Actually, if you dash, it's 3 squares because we have 15 feet of movement normally, but since it costs 2 squares to leave any space we're in with difficult terrain, it's rounded down. So if you dash, you get 3 squares of movement, is the end result there.
Yeah.
That's fine because I only need 2 for this to work.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use my Charger feat and dash, and then use my bonus action to slash with a +5.
Okay.
Oh shit.
What are you attacking me with? Your mace?
No, hold on. My greatsword.
Greatsword.
So let's see. We already have that. So plus another 5. Yeah, that's 28.
28 hits.
No, not contested. We're just gonna hit that, and then another 5 to the damage roll as well. So that's 15.
15. Okay. You find that your sword is stuck to the slug.
Oh.
You
Wow.
can't pull it up. It is stuck to the slug.
Is that because it's potentially not magical? Is that why?
You don't know.
Cool.
Huh.
Well, it's a good thing I carry bonus weapons. Next.
Okay. Now we have Eris.
I am going to tidal wave. I'm kidding. No, I'm not gonna do that.
You just drowned.
That would be very funny and entertaining. I wish I could do that. Do I know if they're immune to fire and
You
frost?
don't know anything
most
about them.
of the-
These are brand new creatures you've never seen before in your life.
Oh,
Boo.
God. That's so sad.
I mean, you can tell me what would Eris think about this creature. Does it look like? What do you think about this creature, Eris?
I think that it's not immune to anything other than like necrotic, maybe. That's what Eris thinks. Okay, I'm just gonna do it.
Sorry, I gotta rewind something. Pause, Eris, before you start your turn. When that one died, because I missed this, as the string, it emits a blood-curdling shriek.
No.
They scream!
They scream. Do you guys have? If you guys have any food on you, no,
I mean-
actually, it was Harrowman. It's only within X amount of feet, and Harrowman doesn't have objects on him, obviously, so nothing happens in that part. But,
Dude.
actually, in fact, because only Harrowman was near that one when it died, nothing happens. You guys just hear a shriek. And you don't know that anything happens on the shriek. Pretend Kyle didn't say any of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do they scream? They don't have mouths.
Don't question,
I
just kill.
think they definitely have a mouth.
I
Look
mean, there's
very
definitely
closely,
drool dripping from their mouth.
And there's literally an open mouth at the top by its proboscis.
Oh, that's very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really bad.
It's full on a humanoid mouth. Like, it is a pair of lips Like it is like.
Oh yeah, no, that's why it's bad, Kyle.
Okay, so Eris, back to your turn.
I don't want to do anything.
Only Gray knows what Kyle just said. Eris doesn't know anything about what Kyle just said.
Eris is afraid for some weird reason.
No, she's not. Eris is gonna do whatever Eris was gonna do 5 seconds ago.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do psychic magic because it's the only thing I can think of.
Right now, you can only see the one that's in front of you from where you are.
In front of me or behind me, technically?
Oh yeah, you can see the one behind you with Bakram as well. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, you can see too.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, no. I'll do the one in front of me.
I don't think you.
Or this one. Sorry. I guess. One
Yeah,
extra.
you can see that one around the corner. Yes, you just can't see the other one.
DC 17 intelligence save.
Okay.
Hope it's real dumb.
It is.
I don't think infernal flail snails are known for their brilliant minds.
Is that what they're called? Flail snails? That's amazing.
There
I
is
don't
a
know
kind
if
of monster in
that's
D&D
name.
that is called a flail snail.
This isn't that.
I don't think this is a flail snail, but I love the term flail snail, so I am going to say flail snail at every available opportunity.
I agree.
If you manage to kill them, by the way, always do it. They have a lot of good stuff on them.
After the combat, I'll be more than happy to tell you what they are.
Fantastic.
They're
Okay,
flail
so they do
snails
fail
forever and
Greg.
always.
It does fail, and it takes 3 psychic damage. Got it. Okay. Jukes. We'll start with a bardic inspiration on Juniper.
Ooh, thank you.
We love it.
What is his bardic like right now? Did you not hear me?
So, what?
What is his bardic die right now?
His bardic is, I think it's a D8. I will double check. His bardic is a D10.
Ooh.
So he will. Jukes will look at Juniper and say, "Hey, an angry-looking dwarf walks into a bar, brandishing flint and steel menacingly. The bartender says to him, 'Okay, I'll let you in, but don't start anything.'"
Jesus.
Oh, I get it. Because he's ready to start a fire. I see.
Don't mind me fighting for my life back here.
You're doing fine, Bucko. I'm proud of you.
And then he is going to turn around and fire something or other. He's going to do something to the one behind him. So he's gonna. He's gonna do a. He's gonna do a vicious mockery to the one behind him. Why do lords always make the decisions about parties? He looks at the party and he goes, "The snails can't answer me, guys. Can one of you do it?"
Why?
Because the ball is always in their court.
Singular?
Ball like a party, and in the court of an aristocrat. Yes, I get it.
And like tennis and stuff like that, or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that means that the thing has to do a wisdom save or take 2d4 psychic damage.
That would definitely damage my brain for sure.
Almost 3d4, but not quite. It will pass, surprisingly.
What?
Yeah.
How dare it?
I imagine its inability to understand jukes at all probably did not hurt its chances.
Alright, so, that is Jukes. Azra.
Alright. Do I want to? Yeah, I'm just gonna go up. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna crawl up the 5 feet that I'm allowed to crawl, and I'm going to Eris attack this one. Is that right?
Yep.
This one is as of yet unhurt.
Exactly.
I like the idea of this one attacking Ecomon and not me, so let's go after this one. Let's do some longsword attacks. Okay. No, it's my turn, not my guild's turn. Never mind. I am going to Hexblade Curse this. You know what? No, I'm not actually. These are fucking snails.
They are
I'm gonna
fucking...
Hexblade Curse a fucking snail. 14 to hit?
14 does hit.
And 17 is higher, so that one also hits.
No, I do need you to roll damage in between hits. So what's the 14?
Oh, interesting.
Damage first.
14 is 10 damage of magical slashing.
Okay, it takes 10... Sorry, you attacked the north one, right? No, south one you said.
The south one.
Yep, so that takes 10 damage, and your sword is now stuck to the snail. So you can't make the second attack, because your sword is stuck to the snail.
Quit? My quit is quit? Excuse me?
You're like, what the heck? The snail is covered in the same adhesive you guys have been crawling through, but it's like 100 times more potent.
Ah, that is unfortunate. Huh.
I just thought of a very wicked idea.
I'm gonna for my second attack, can I pull out one of my javelins and stab it?
So...
Free interaction object.
Well, you get one free interaction, so yes, you could take it out and do that, yes.
Oh, I thought that you could draw a weapon as part of the attack action, but regardless, I can do it anyway.
No, I don't
so.
think so, but I could be wrong. Okay.
18 to hit with the javelin?
That does hit. Your javelin is now stuck to the thing.
Cool! That's 9 more damage.
Okay.
Do I want to smite?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You know what? I do, actually. Fuck this thing.
Yeah, I want my sword back.
I'm gonna spend a second level slot and I'm gonna smite this thing.
Okay.
Is it a fiend?
You don't know.
Well, I mean, for my smite damage, it is important.
Oh, okay. It is not a feat.
Okay, cool. So it's just gonna take 3d8 damage. I need to roll one more.
Woo!
So that's total of 19, 27, 32 points of damage.
That doesn't
Oh!
kill it. It still has your items attached to it, but it is...
Really? My sword and shit are still in there?
Yes.
Fuck off. Also does it scream?
Oh, yes, it does scream, thank you.
Teacher, is there homework?
I need... Azra, if you have anything organic on you, if you're wearing leather, if you have any food on you, anything of that nature, it rots immediately.
He's carrying a wooden longbow.
The longbow, falls apart.
Cool. Well, I never use it anyway.
And then if you have any stores of food on you, that would also go bad.
He has rations, so I guess he doesn't have rations anymore.
Does not have rations anymore.
Interesting.
And then the second thing that happens after your organic stuff goes bad... Oh, actually, Eris, you would also have that happen to you because you're within 10 feet of it. So Eris, anything you have on you that is organic in nature goes bad and, falls apart. So any food you have, any wood, leather, things of that nature, all goes bad and rots. And then, you don't know it's 10... You guys would now figure out it's 10 feet because Juniper and Jukes would be unaffected by this scream.
Sure.
Also, Haruman, Azra, and Eris take 9 necrotic damage, which means Haruman is dead. And
there's no saving throw for that.
No, I'll double check. Nope, it happens when the screen happens.
Oh.
Interesting.
They are weak, but they are dangerous. And you would also get the sense that that is also a 10 feet range.
Oh, right. Well, that was fun.
Okay, anything else, Azra, or is that your turn?
I think I'm done. Thanks.
Okay. Romeo. And people don't know things rot if you haven't seen it. So, Romeo, Jukes...
That's why I asked.
Well, we're right next to it. Can we roll, a perception check? I mean, we can obviously see...
Well, the food and stuff would have gone bad in his backpack, so you wouldn't see that.
But we would.
Yeah, but
His
a
bow is also
longbow.
in his backpack.
Yeah,
so-
I have to
longbow,
assume the
leathers.
longbow is visible though.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
longbow
longbow
wouldn't
usually,
fit the backpack.
You can roll perception check to see if you see the bow crumble.
I mean, I feel like you would.
19.
Yeah, Romeo sees it.
Okay, I get terrified by this and guard my spellcasting focus, my wooden ukulele.
Oh God!
Well,
Yeah, that would suck real bad.
it's a good
But-
thing I was in the back.
but I have strong reason to believe 10 feet. So, I'm gonna chill where I am.
Uh-huh.
And this is gonna be some scorching. Can I roll on these enemies to see, like, if they have fire resistance like most things do, or...
You can try rolling a nature check.
Are they natural? Like, would it be nature or arcana?
Because there's some type of magic animal, I will allow Arcana.
Okay.
Yeah.
22 to figure out what's going on with these snails.
They are a monstrosity, so they don't count as, fiend or anything like that. And no, they don't have any kind of fire resistance or immunity.
Okay, I would tell that to the party, and I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at this first one. Or, yeah, I think I have to target all three upon the casting of the spell. How much damage put down these other two?
About 30 damage put down both of them.
Then I will just do all three into this one on Bakram.
Okay.
So... the first ray is a 16.
That hit.
Ooh.
The second ray is a 17, which will hit,
Yeah.
and the third ray is a 13?
A 13 will hit.
Okay, so
Juniper's 13 hit earlier. So.
Yeah.
gotcha. So the first, 3 plus 10, 13, plus another 3 because I'm bunned. So 16 damage overall.
That will kill.
Okay.
Oh, right, because... Yeah.
Bakram had already attacked it. It will scream, and it will only hit Bakram. Bakram, anything you have on you that is organic rots and goes away.
Let me take a look. Well, it's a good thing I'm wearing
We
armor
see-
because I'm not.
We see no other ones coming up from the back, right?
No.
I will say, Azra, please, God, kill these things before they take away my ukulele and I take a step back.
I have every intention of
No,
doing
my
so.
rope.
Yeah,
My
your
rope.
rope would go bad. Yep.
And I would, I give him an inspiration.
The other thing I'll say is, you take 9 necrotic damage, Bakram.
Negative. I take half that. I'm resistant to necrotic.
Okay.
I guess a water skin is probably made of leather, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's on
Okay,
too.
well there's my water skin too.
Alright, well, we'll just have to go shopping after this. Fuckers.
All right. That moves us to Juniper.
Juniper brings back Haruman. Or no, wait, where are there any more of these?
Yeah, there's 2 more. One and you can't see the
Only
one
one
up there,
more.
My bad.
Oh shit! What?
So I'll fix it. I apologize. Here, let me. I realize I drew the map, but didn't actually let you see it. So there is one.
Interesting.
I did say at the beginning there's one in each direction, or there's one in each direction except the west has 2, but I didn't. I verbally said it, but I didn't unleash the map. I'm sorry. So there's
You're
still
So, what I would say is I'm worried about Azra, but I don't want that other thing to come closer and cause damage either.
I think Azra's gonna say, "I'm fine here. Go after the other
Okay.
one."
I'm gonna have Haruman be 1, 2, 3. I think he can be 15 feet away from me when I ask for him, I believe.
sounds right.
Yeah, see within 15 feet of you, and then I can move him closer. Hello. And we will attempt to beat the shit out of it.
Oh my God, Bakram, where did my clothes go? That's a good point. Armor would be fine, but clothes would be gone.
What kind of armor are you wearing? Is Juniper gonna see some stuff?
I'm wearing mithril plate armor, so probably not.
Yeah.
But it's
Well,
gonna
here's the
shake like a
problem: is that
motherfucker.
if that mithril is suddenly rubbing up against your bare skin,
Yeah.
That feels pretty awful. Yeah.
it's gonna
gonna be
rip
really
pieces of your
unpleasant.
skin off whenever you bend your arms.
Oof. 9 damage.
Okay.
And we're gonna try that again. That's gonna hit. Oh, that was a nat 20.
Yep. So do your double damage.
Nice. Okay, so it's 2d8 plus 8. So let me just 11 plus 8 is 19 damage, and also
That would kill it on that one.
come on, let me do my fun shit. Fine.
It would scream and kill Haruman, and that's it. Ah!
All is right with the world.
That never gets old.
I would see all this happening and everyone's loot is going away. I'd be like, Azra, do you need backup?
I would recommend you not get within range of these creatures' scream.
Okay, then she would back one up.
Hey guys, did I not put them? I never put them into combat.
Too late.
So if
We
it not
passed
had
the whole
birds,
round and none of them attacked.
What?
We passed the whole round and none of them attacked.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm saying.
thought-
So I'm just gonna say that the two, they wouldn't have been able to, but I will have 2 of them right before Juniper killed it. It should have acted. So I will have 2 of them go, but
it
will
would-
die right after.
Here's the thing: is this would have moved, but it wouldn't have been able to reach anybody.
it might have had a ranged attack.
But I'm just saying, like it might be able to. So let me just take a peek. They did roll a really low initiative, so they would have went last. Well, they would have went before Romeo, but not a big deal. Sorry about that.
Which meant one could have killed Bothram. Could have attacked Bothram too.
I'd say, yeah, go ahead and throw a couple hits at me. That's fair.
Sorry, I'm sorry, guys. That sucks for me.
Dude, you're totally fine. You have a lot to keep track of.
So this one's still technically alive for a moment. So is this one.
Back from
their
the
move
dead.
Just enough to hurt me.
is that.
I don't know that one.
So.
Be quiet,
There we
Alexa.
go.
No one was
5,
talking to you.
And 15. It does not have a ranged attack. So it will just dash. 5, 10.
Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah, Juniper would
Yeah.
definitely have gone further away than.
Well, no, but
She
Juniper
couldn't.
hasn't gotten to go a second time yet. That's what I'm saying. So that's the problem. So I'll let you redo your movement. It will still die on your turn, but unless that changes what you do. Maybe you don't want to kill it right then. But so it won't be able to make an attack. 1 attack against Azra, 1 attack against Baka.
This is suddenly very bad.
It
Mine's
will
still
miss-
dead regardless, and
It
his
will miss both of
is.
you. No, since it did not touch you, it would not activate its secondary effect. Okay, so nothing bad
Terrible.
happens. They just move around, but nothing gets attacked. Now, Juniper, we go with your
Okay.
real turn.
So Haruman would have been. He would have been brought. He would have hit the first one. It would not have died yet. He could then push it 5 feet up. So he would 100% do that.
Yep.
Um,
And he would have killed it on the second one, but he could have pushed it back, and then it would have.
he
Only
can only
once
push
per
it back
turn.
once per turn.
Oh,
But Juniper could have left. And
Juniper would get
She,
an attack of
she
opportunity.
can't. She can't get more. She can't get far enough away from it
what?
You can only move one
because
square.
we're prone and in difficult terrain. We only have 1 square of movement.
Yeah.
Unless you dash.
Which then you'd still be within 10 feet. Is the problem.
But then she wouldn't have her attack.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Well, that is life. What do I have on me?
Well, hope we're not bashful, y'all.
She's wearing
Okay.
plate.
At least the ukulele would still be safe.
Juniper, do you still kill it? I would assume so.
Oh yeah. I'm not wasting my nat 20.
So, it does. First of all, well, technically Romeo would have gone first. Romeo kills the southern one. All that still happens. And then, yes, the northern one dies on Juniper's turn. Only now, instead of just Haruman dying, Haruman dies. and then Juniper, Jukes, and Eris. And Eris' stuff is already bad. So Juniper and Jukes' stuff now rots. And then Juniper, Jukes, Azra, and Eris, all 4 of you take 9 necrotic damage.
Does Jukes also lose an arcane focus?
I have to look at what Jukes has. Let's look.
But is it an arcane focus like a crystal, which would be a rock, which would be inorganic?
Some
Yeah,
of them
it
could be
could be like
staves or
rock.
wooden wands or instruments.
Yeah, it depends.
If it's if it's a wooden instrument like Romeo's is, then it's fucked.
He has an amulet, which
Oh, thank
would
God.
count as it's like rock and metal, so we're good with that. But let's see. He has a playing card set that's made of paper that would go away. He has perfume, which is made of
Question:
flowers
a
that
flask
would go
technically would
away.
be made out of metal because it's a flask, not a.
A
Yeah, a
is
flask
metal,
is
yeah.
metal.
Okay.
Or glass, if you want to go that route.
Yeah. Okay. I'm good then. I mean, I
Yeah,
am
then-
also mostly naked except for my plate. I would be like, ah. I'd be like, oh no. And then-
Keep movements to a minimum.
but I would
Oh.
also try to clock everybody else around me, just cause.
Jukes is fully naked. Just so we're.
Uh huh.
No, he had light armor on. I think he had leather on. So let me just check if he had leather on.
There's
Leather.
no light armor that isn't leather, so
Oh,
Yeah.
then he's naked. Yep.
if it's studded leather, then there are bits of metal now floating around in the goo.
I will check. Yeah, you know he had regular leather on. He's naked. Jukes is naked.
Cool.
Hey guys, really glad I came. Really glad Gallus is back in the barge, and I came here.
We appreciate your sacrifice, Jukes.
You don't understand what it's like wearing plate.
And as
Azra says, keeping his eyes focused on Jukes' face and only his face.
say Juniper would be like, I'm glad Gallus isn't here either.
I check out his balls.
So he
Take a
takes
good
up-
old
yeah,
peek.
he has a pan flute, which I imagine is like pottery. I think maybe.
Pan
So,
flutes
Pan
are
flutes
generally
might be
wood
wooden.
or
Yeah, they're
metal.
usually made out of bamboo or
Okay,
reeds.
then his pan flute would be gone.
Kyle trying to
he has
find
a-
his own way out of his own thing.
He has a lamp, and so he puts a lamp over his crotch.
He has a what?
A lamp? Like an oil lamp, you're
Like
saying?
an oil lamp. Yeah. And he like hides his crotch.
Which
with
might
oil
be
lamp.
made.
I turn it on. I light it aflame.
Oh, he's like, I'm turned on. Yeah, okay. So game. All right, so Juke says we're all shooting now.
Interesting.
And then yeah, the four of you take the necrotic damage.
Already took mine.
I already
So
took
that
mine.
puts us back to normal. Bakram, it is your turn. You have the last. Oh no, you actually. There's only one left up by Azra, but your weapons are still stuck with the snail.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pry my sword out of the snail because I'm not leaving that shit behind.
Question.
It will take an action to wrestle it out.
Are they stuck
That-
because they're not magical, or it's just we figure that's a...
Azra's sword was also stuck and it's magical, so it's
Okay.
not that.
Yeah, it's not that. Any kind of item.
I think it's very good of you, Juniper, that your echo doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Exactly that. Harrowman sword does not count an object, just like he does not count as a creature. Oh, wait, shit, it's too
Don't
late
you
now.
dare.
I'm pretty sure echoes specifically count as objects.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think that's
No.
right.
I thought it was something that's like is it neither a creature and neither an object?
Yeah, it
like
avoids
it's-
statuses and stuff like that for the most part.
Yeah, no, it definitely wouldn't have gotten... The echo itself wouldn't have gotten stuck to the snail. It can walk through walls.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I was just like, wait. Oh, we're here. According to D&D, the echo is a magical object, but it wouldn't stick, so we're good.
Yeah.
Bakram, yes, continue your turn. You did an athletics check, or that's what you have to do to get your sword back.
Okay, athletics check to get it back. Let's go. Ding ding.
You get your sword back.
Oh, thank God. What's a slasher without his slashing weapon?
It is sticky, but you have it back.
I mean, it'll be harder
Hey,
for
as
him to
long as it's good,
lose.
that's good.
Do you bonus action?
Bonus.
Or movement?
Is there really anything I could? I mean, I could toss out a healing spell, but
Save your slots. This thing will die soon enough.
Yeah.
and I'm not close enough to use my War Priest feature, so yeah, I think I'll save it for healing after the battle.
Okay, Eris.
Wait, my 5. There we go.
It is my turn.
Yes.
Okay. How close am I? Okay. I'm going to go this way.
Is that my turn?
Is that
No, it's
okay? Okay. And then I am going to cast Mind Sliver.
Okay.
It looks like Mind Sliver to this day.
It does, yeah. Alright. Gonna make an intelligence save.
Yes.
It does fail, and it takes 9 psychic damage. Alright.
Does it die?
Nope.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be
That's
nice?
If only.
Anything else, Eris?
No, that's it.
Okay. Jukes.
Remember to adjust his
will-
AC for being naked.
He does. Oh, I deleted the leather, so it would automatically happen. So.
We say, boo, go in your woman form.
That's
Can you
Seconded.
shapeshift into a form with clothing?
Oh. No. No.
You could
Regardless,
appear
we
to have
an
clothing
afterthought
even
anyway.
if you don't have clothing, I would think.
Yeah, he casts some illusion on all. He casts minor illusion to make it look like he has clothing.
Is that what you spend your goddamn turn doing, Jukes?
No, he wouldn't do that.
Thank you.
He's gonna cast a spell.
what Gordon would do without a fucking
Probably
hammer.
vicious mockery.
He would look specifically at Azra. He'd be like, "Hey, Azra, what does a warlock use to plan his battles?"
I don't know. What does the warlock use to plan his battles?
A hex grid.
Ugh.
Ah! Because it is a map utilizing a common shape that is also a term for a common spell cast by warlocks. I see.
You have.
I do have that spell, you're right. It's very clever. Azra thinks he's helping Jukes.
Yes, that's also the first time Jukes has ever been called clever in a long time.
Oh.
Yikes.
Jukes was the coolest person in Baldur's Gate, and now he's like a loser among you guys.
Well, you know, get better.
So that will give, Azra already has it, so that doesn't work.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Azra already had Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, he gives Bardic to Juniper.
Oh, wait, I think I already have Bardic.
Juniper had Bardic from Romeo.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, I
No.
gave Azra Bard.
No, I had gotten it from Jukes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Backwards. Thank
That's-
you, Romeo. Sorry about that.
All
So
good.
Juniper has it from me, yes. And then he gives it now to Bakram. Bakram now has Bardic. And then... Oh, I actually really like this. In honor of Gallus, guys, what do you call a rogue with a lot of hit points?
An
This
orphan?
one-
I don't know, Jukes. What do you call a rogue with a lot of hit points?
A con artist. Okay, I liked it.
Fuck. The issue with Azra does not get that one.
That's fair,
Crickets.
'cause Azra doesn't know that Constitution adds to hit points. Yeah, that's fair.
Azra does not know that the Constitution score is an abstraction of human health.
Okay. So that will hopefully do damage. Let's see. It does not. Damn, they roll really well against Jews. They're rolling like 18, 19, 20 over here. Okay.
Oh my god.
Alright, so that's Jukes. Azra.
Alright, so both of my weapons are still trapped in this motherfucker.
Yes.
And if you make a ranged attack roll within melee range of an enemy you do so at disadvantage. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm just gonna go ahead then and take the attack of opportunity to back up.
Okay, and we'll do an attack of opportunity on you.
Go right ahead. AC's 21, motherfucker.
That's a 10.
Well, that missed me by about 11.
By a full second attack, it missed you.
21 and 19.
Okay.
10 and 2. So 12 points of force damage to this thing.
Okay. It is on death's door.
Good.
Fantastic. Hopefully somebody can bring us home, because that's... I am unarmed, so that's all I got.
Okay.
I'm trying. I
it
promise
is
there's so much sludge.
Fuck, it's gonna approach me. Okay, shit.
Slug moves
Oh,
forward.
we got the crew.
There's so much sludge.
And
Wait, can I use Bardic Inspirations to add to the damage of spells?
no,
No.
only to hit.
Wouldn't that be fucking cool?
Maybe.
There might be a specific like College of Valor or something that does that, but it's not a standard.
It's not a base.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind then. Thank you.
Okay, so it moves forward and it's gonna attack Eris.
Oh, come on, I just punched it with laser beams.
It can tell that there's a armored person. Actually, you're right. It is dumb. I will have it make a check to see whether it's smart enough to see the armored warrior and the naked owl.
As equivalent threats.
I have a question. Are feathers considered organic?
Well, it's a part of her.
Yeah, they're part of you. They wouldn't know. It specifically only does it to objects, not creatures.
Okay.
So the foul.
She just really wanted to be fully naked.
You just want to be naked. And so
Naked
that
owl.
is a nat 1 to hit Eris, so that's gonna fail.
Amazing.
That hits. Yeah.
That is its turn. Romeo.
Well, it's looking like vicious mockery.
No, you should go up and stab it with your rapier.
Well, yeah, great plan. I can totally get to it within 2 turns. I mean, it's either vicious mockery or lightning bolt team, and I get the feeling Azra doesn't want to get hit with a lightning bolt as I go here. and say,
Honestly, I think that if it kills this thing, I'll be fine.
Azra, are you sure? You're
No,
committing.
I'm not sure at all. Actually,
Okay.
don't do that.
I was gonna say you're committing to 8d6 lightning damage.
No, that would
I'm
suck
not.
very bad. I do not want to deal with that.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a good old-fashioned vicious mockery.
Okay.
How many scorching rays does your circle of blasting give you?
1.
Oh.
I know. Otherwise, it would have been a no-brainer.
Yeah.
It fails, and you do indeed kill it. It
Oh, shit.
screams.
Aw.
So the 4 of you there, Eris, Azra, Juniper, and Jukes, take 9 necrotic damage.
Gross.
And are now even more naked.
Luckily, you're not more naked.
That scream took off the first layer of skin.
God! Oh, it's
Yeah,
exfoliating.
It starts fully nailing you with screams.
Alrighty, that's definitely where we gotta end this.
Oh,
We're
definitely. I
10
was
minutes
gonna
overdue.
end it.
So
I was gonna
I'm
end
gonna hop off and get ready. 9:30, and that's a strict 9:30. Gotta start at 9:30 because I'm up at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
That would have been the end anyway, so all good.
Alright.
I like
Good
how we
night.
ended